Get this together, y'all. Yeah, I should charge my phone, bro. I wasn't thinking. Let me plug this in right now. Try to see if I get a little battery life. You know what I'm saying? We on 45%. See if we're gonna charge up while we on there. Forgot to charge my phone, bro. Nah, this shit ain't charged. Oh, there you go. Forgot to charge my phone, y'all. So hopefully this shit charge while we in here. And listen, if y'all in here, that mean y'all rock with your boy, because listen, you know I ain't giving no notice. We just sliding. You know what I'm saying? We just sliding, and we got time on our hands. You feel what I'm saying? We got time. Let me know how we sound. Hopefully the service is good. Y'all see what 47 about to do? Oh shit, chill out. Yo, KB, don't start with that. Don't start with that. Y'all see what 47 about to do? Look, we got some natural juices though. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. You gotta get some natural juices in your body, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Pause. You gotta get natural. Everything natural in here. You got beets up in here. You got ginger up in here. You got, I don't know, I think she might do some apples up in here or something like that. Get you some of this in your body, bro. Get your detox together. Alright? It's important. Y'all out here eating rolling glizzies. Take it easy. Yo, we out here in Mount Vernon. Nah, not the Mount Vernon that I know about. Mount Vernon, Illinois. Mount Vernon, Illinois. What the hell got going on out here? I can tell you what they got going on out here. This is the land of the 4,000 miles a week drivers. Yeah, they all over the place out here. Walking around looking like zombies. Hey, look. No offense to those that want to drive 5,000 miles. That's y'all business. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, that's what you choose to do. But the only advice I would give is make it temporary, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't drive 5,000 miles every day till your end of time. Because you ain't got no time for yourself, bro. Because you as glued to seat. I don't care what nobody say. As glued to seat. 5,000 miles a week. Because I was thinking about it, yo, bro. I might drive. Move. Go over there. Go over there. Yo, I might drive 2,100 max. Past 3 weeks, 2,100 max, bro. Max. Alright, so if y'all out here driving 5,000 miles, hopefully you take a time for yourself, bro. Health is wealth. So all that run up and down, and truthfully, if you driving and you ain't got no plan, you just waste your time. You waste your plan. Oh, you know what you're doing? You're getting them Russians rich. That's what you're doing. You're getting them real rich. Believe that, because they don't give a damn about your health. They don't give a damn about your safety. They're going to give you 2 or 3 e-logs. If you want to get you 2 or 3 e-logs, then go ahead and run crazy. But you could be in your own truck, running half of that, making more money, if not the same amount of money. But you know, you do what you got to do till you ain't got to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do till you ain't got to do it no more. But if you ain't got no exit plan and you just out here running, or you just making enough to do what you want to do, that's the problem. Just think about how scary this is, right? Grown-ass man working to make just enough to do what they want to do. That's crazy work, bro. That shit don't even like register in my brain of anything positive that a grown ass man would want to think. All right, hold on. Let me work 6 days. Each day I could make 200, save 200. Then before you know it, I got 1,100, and I could go shake my ass somewhere. That's crazy work, bro. I don't know, man. Like, maybe I'm from a different era. You know what I'm saying? It's my era that I'm from a different era, and my thinking is totally different than, you know, some people think. I need all the money, bro. If I'm outside, I need the most. You know what I'm saying? You see that 47 hijack Venezuela food? No, I ain't see that. But I see what 47 about to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see that one, but 47 about to change some shit, you know? You know, I don't know how much of an impact it's going to have directly, but change is always good, bro. When it's a positive change, not negative change. That's a positive change in my eyes. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Listen, shout out to everybody. Let me shut y'all up in here, bro. I know I ain't do live in a minute because we back on our grind. Yo, stop, bro. Stop. Every time I start talking, he want to be doing the most. This shit right here hit your chest, bro. Get you some natural juices. Can't stress that enough. All right. Dream Chaser 51. Yo, what's going on, bro? King Will, what's going on? Old Man 41 on the check-in. J True Truck always on the check-in. See, all my wrenches coming through heavy. You know what I'm saying? Volkswagen, what's going on, bro? 47 on tweak mode. Hey, I just know. You know what I'm saying? Certain things might work out in our favor if you're looking at it that way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tim Jones, what's going on, bro? Always on the check-in. You know you got your wrench heavy. Aromatic. Yo, too much activity going on. See, look. Yo, I try. Look, when I be coming to these truck stops, bro, I be trying to find the one spot that's away from everybody, bro. But this truck stop a little too. The design is a little ass. Like, I wanted that spot right there, but I ain't gonna stay here all night, so that's why I ain't even try to fight to get in that spot. But that spot right there, the angle is so off. Let me show you. Let's see what the hell I'm talking about. The angle is so off right there. That would have been, you know, I might have been sticking out in front of his truck right there. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't staying here all night anyway, so I always try to get the one spot that ain't next to nobody. You know what I'm saying? We need elbow room to breathe, bro. We need to breathe, bro. I don't need to be congested with trucks right beside me. I don't need that, especially when you got space. All the space in there. You know what I take that for? I look at that like shit. You in the urinal and somebody come stand right next to you, and there's 4 or 5 other stalls. That's a problem, all right? You want to come stand right next to me? That's a problem. That's how I look at it when this truck is shit. You got all the trucks over there, space. You want to come park right here. I feel like you tested me, bro. You know what I'm saying? In my brain. That's what I'm thinking. Just J. Call, what's going on, bro? Tech 35 641. Sup, KB? This Kid Ace. YouTube got my screen name jacked up. Kid Ace, yo, why YouTube mess your name up, bro? Get your shit back, man. Container Kid, what's going on, bro? Yo, what the containers looking like right now, man? Yo, Container Kid, put us on game. What are the containers looking like right now? I'm not saying I'm trying to double back to containers right now, but you never know, bro. Let me know what it's looking like. You moving and grooving. You getting to it. Shit slowed up. What's going on, bro? Let me know something. Just watching yo, they be giving y'all some random names, bro. I don't think you chose that name. You chose that name? Just watching M70? You chose that or YouTube gave you that shit? Shout out to Nashville and checking. Devin Cole, I need that hat. Yo, go up in Pilot and get the 5-finger discount. Don't tell him I said that, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not advising you to do nothing that you ain't supposed to be doing. All right? But Pilot got them shits. I think TA got them, too. You know what I mean? And if you're riding big Cummins, making big noise, you might as well have that. But if you got a Packer up under your hood, man, listen, take that off, bro. Take that off. Nick... Who that? Nick, yo, I messed up your name, bro. My fault. 7043. What up, KB? Checking in from VA. Shout out to VA. Listen, I don't like VA. You know what I'm saying? All love to VA, though, but I don't like VA. That's like the worst place to drive. Everybody know that. All right? On the East Coast. On the East Coast. The DMV area. It's like people that drive through that area all the time drive like they confused. Like you don't know where you're going. That's how it is in the DMV area every time I drive through there. It's like, you know, y'all tourists in your own town. Shit's crazy. But shout out to DMV area, bro. Shout out to VA. Do you still Spider Black? Do you still have the red eye? Spider Black, you probably don't be following your boy like that. So let me just break down the red eye situation. No, there's no longer no red eye. And the main stop. And the main reason why there's no more red eye, because the red eye, so in Jamaican culture, right? Let me backtrack real quick, right? So Jamaican culture, when somebody call you red eye, that means you envious and jealous of what somebody else have and you want it. So sometimes envy could be good, but jealousy is never a good thing, right? Jealousy is never a good thing. So the red eye, talking about the car now, it attract too many niggas, bro. Too many niggas, too many YNs, and I'm not what's the new term? Senior citizens, teeners. I'm not one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old to be a YN, and if you riding around in them cars, and that car specifically, because like it wasn't just a red eye, right? It was a red eye. It was the Hellcat red eye, wide body, double nostrils. You know what I'm saying? 797 on the dash. I mean 797 under the hood. 200 on the dash and change. You already know how it goes. That shit right there, I'm like the pinnacle of all the YNs, and they just want to touch and talk and look at. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it I didn't think about when I was going to buy. I just wanted it for myself. That shit don't attract no girls. You could go ahead and get the scatty scat scat scat, the hemi hemi, and the girls gonna look at you the same. They ain't looking at you prestigiously like, oh, you in the Hellcat that you spend $90,000 for. They ain't thinking like that. Oh, this your Challenger, Charger. Actually, I had somebody kind of, she didn't disrespect me on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, oh, I like your scat pack. You know what I'm saying? I hit her with one of those, with Russell Westbrook. Like, what? But she ain't know no better. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fault. So, if you gonna ride around in the Hellcat, just know that you are the OG YN to the young YNs. Even if you're old. That's how they looking at you, bro. Especially if you look like you still, you know, you in the game and all that. Now, if you're an old white man, they ain't thinking like that. They ain't worry about you. But if you look like how we look, and you're an old head, they gonna look at you and they want to talk to you. They want, hey, bro, let me take some pictures. Hey, bro, that's my dream car. It's too much, bro. It's too much. Trust me. If you don't believe me, go ahead and get one yourself. You don't see what I'm talking about. Even with a scat, it might be the same thing with a scat. But I know for damn sure, you pull up anywhere in America in a Hellcat, you're gonna have the YNs knocking, want to take a picture or talk to you. Hey, bro, what you do? I sell crack. I sell crack, bro. You know what I'm saying? A word, and then you're gonna see him in the kitchen. You're gonna see him in the kitchen trying to get, right? That's just what it is, bro. I'm just saying. I don't miss it. You know what I'm saying? I do miss the wine here and there and all that shit, but I like being out the way, bro. If I had thought about it before buying this shit, I would never got it. I ain't think about that shit. Now, one time that I think about, every time you at the light, you got somebody screaming out their window, make that shit wine, bro. Make that. Yeah, come on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those moments. So, nah. We back in the coupe, bro. Back in the we in the 645. No, we in the 650. I'm bugging. We in the 650, staying low, fish bowling. All right? Fish bowling like an old man, bro. Yeah. That's how we doing. The old man, I just ain't got the cigar yet. Hold up. I got cigar torch. I ain't got a cigar yet. Yeah, I got a cigar torch. You know what I'm saying? Got the torch in my pocket. Don't worry about what that's for. But here's the thing. When I start puffing them cigars, just know I'm going to fit in the top hats. I might not get the hoop earring. You know what I'm saying? When you get the hoop earring, that's when you really OG. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? One of those moments. I still got like 10 years for that. But I'm way past the time to be riding around racing with the YNs. Way past that time. And I remember one time I was in New York and one of them they ain't try to try me, but you know when somebody trying to try you, but they testing the temperature? Let me explain what I mean. So me and my homie, we riding through, you know, New York, somewhere in New York. That's when I drove up there in the Hellcat, and we driving through. And you had a car full of YNs, of course. Everybody with their head out their window, yo. And then one driver, not the driver, the dude in the passenger seat, right? I'm looking at the face. And then I guess he's trying to, you know, the red eye, the jealousy, like I explained a little while ago, you see it in his eyes. And then I guess he was like, you know what, man, fuck this nigga, B. Let me try to check his temperature real quick. So what he tried to do, he rolled down the window, he tried to pull one of these. If you from up top, you from anywhere where activity take place, this how you know somebody trying to check your temperature, all right? So we finally lock eyes and shit, and he hit me with the, oh, that's my son. Now, when you from up top and somebody say, oh, that's my son, that's him trying to appease to who he with. Oh, I know that nigga. No, you don't, bro. No, you don't. And I'm like, where you know me from? And then he didn't expect that response. Oh, you know, from TikTok. Nah, I don't do TikTok, bro. Wrong person. I don't do TikTok. Skirt! Burnt tires on his ass. But that type of shit will happen on the regular. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be a part of it. Because I'm defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to lock him up, it's time. You dig what I'm saying? I'm Wemby and Antetokounmpo in one when it's time. When it's time for defense, just know that. We don't worry about offense. All right? We play defense and we stay out the way and we chill. But the young niggas don't understand that, bro. And sometimes, well, more times than not, when you get older, you realize I got to protect you from you because you don't know no better. I know what I'm going to do. But I got to protect you from you. Like, come here, stupid ass nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. You worrying about what you going to do but you don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those moments where you just gotta save somebody from themselves, and that's God's work. You know what I'm saying? That's God's work, to be that intelligent, to be that focused, and know how people think, instead of making shit go left, and before you know, you sit in a cell trying to figure out, like, damn, I could have prevented that because I know better. You know what I'm saying? I could have prevented that. Nah, we ain't gonna be sitting there, oh yeah, I was just defending myself. Nah. A lot of people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that shit. You defend yourself, so what? Sit behind these balls and make sure you got some lawyer money. All because somebody want to be on some dumb shit, and you defending yourself. So you avoid it. You avoid it, bro. I ain't missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I experienced it. It's whatever. Willie Knox, I came back, caught you live. Yo, salute to you, bro. Hopefully hit the notifications so you don't miss no more. You know what I'm saying? Hit the notifications, subscribe, because, you know, we on our Monday, Wednesday shit, but we gonna throw some lives in there when we got time, and we got nothing but time today. Nothing but time. Terrell Turn said they be liking them Nissans, though. What Nissan you talking about, bro? Listen, they're about to stop making Nissan Altimas, too. So all them the nursing girls that like Nissans and all that, they gonna be riding around them 1999 Nissans, because they ain't making no new ones. I heard 2026 gonna be the last year of the Nissans. Nissan Altimas. Gene Trace said, OG, YN final. Yo, that's what you are. OG, YN final boss. You pull up in the Hellcat and they see you. They just want to touch you, bro. I got video on my phone right now. Too bad I'm on the phone. I can't show y'all. I got video on my phone. 2 YNs in the making. All right? I'm talking about, they probably can't even spell Hellcat, really. And they want to take pictures with the Hellcat. Hey, yo, shit was crazy. I don't know if I was a father if I could do this. You know what I'm saying? If I was a father of some young kids, I don't think I'd be able to do this shit. To have, hey, man, my son want to take a picture with your car. You know, I don't think I could do that, bro. Is that too prideful? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, your youngest supposed to be their superhero. So, in your mind, I got to grind up to go get one of these so they can look at me as a superhero. That would be my thinking. But you want to, hey, bro, you know, my boys want to take a picture with your car. Can't take a picture. All right. You know what I'm saying? And 2 youngins, YGs, taking pictures like this. I got it on my phone. So you that young and you're already fixated on it. Come on, man. Imagine these 21-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 17-year-olds. Because that'd be the age where they be doing the most wild shit, right? 17. Because they know that they right on the cusp of going to jail like a grown-ass adult and still be looked at as a minor. So 17, that's the age where, you know, they out there doing a real fuckery. And you know who put them up to it? The ones that are already past the 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Hey, you 17, bro. Hold that strap. You ain't gonna get in trouble. Hold that. That's what's going on. I seen a video. I'm talking about the quickest transaction ever. All right? So, I don't know. Some shit might have happened between 2 YNs. Dude hopped in the car, drove off. Police seen him drive off. Police pulled up behind him. And as soon as the YN hopped out the passenger seat, the officer said, hey, y'all got any weapons on there? He said, yeah, here. You see how quick that was? And gave it to him. The officer was like, hold up, what the hell just happened? That shit happened so fast that the officer couldn't even register what the hell just took place. You know what I'm saying? Why is out here bugging, bro? He's 17. He know it's gonna be a slap on the wrist, and he back outside. That's what he know. So that's why they put him up to it. It always been like that, though. I remember when I was young, that's what he used to tell me to do. You ain't gonna get in trouble, bro. You ain't gonna go to jail. Yeah, that's what they tell him. You gonna go. You gonna go. For sure. 8th grade 2418 said I had a YY scat the same way. I believe that. It doesn't matter which version of that shit you have, as long as you ain't got the basic shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit that make no noise. But if you got the scatting up, they looking. They doing one of those. You in the bimmer, you invisible. You know what I'm saying? But you know who appreciate it? You know what I mean? I'm grown women appreciate that type of shit, bro. I stay out the way nowadays, you already know. Look, but what make them like that, though? You say they're out of control, but what make them like that? That shit stems from somewhere, bro. It ain't, oh, I'm just weird to be weird. Because in my days, I say my days like I'm old as shit, but I'm just thinking about the compare and contrast. The shit that they do now obviously is worse because they have more access to each other 24/7. That's why it's worse, obviously. The only time we knew that shit was about to get active when you pull up in somebody's projects and you see everybody bikes lined up that you know, all right, it's supposed to be active out here. Right? You see the bikes laid down on the ground. Okay, they over here. Shit about to go down. That's how it was. It ain't like that now. You put your location up, they gonna find you where you at and it's gonna get active. That's what they be doing the most. It ain't their fault though. You know what I'm saying? I would hate to be a young kid during these times. I ain't gonna lie. I would hate. It's too much pressure to deal with. But also, it's a win if you're intelligent. If you're a young boy right now and you smart and you intelligent, you're gonna be a millionaire before you even hit 25. Just because you have all this technology available to you. You're gonna be a millionaire before you're 25 if you sport during these days. But if you a dumbass nigga or you listen to is NBA Youngboy, good luck. Nothing against NBA Youngboy neither though, you know what I'm saying? I just can't listen to that shit. I remember back in the days, I gotta stop saying back in the days. The shit wasn't that far ago. I remember I was talking to somebody and I asked her who was her favorite artist. So you said NBA Youngboy. You know you got them draws easily. Any girl that tell you that their favorite rapper is NBA Youngboy, them drawers is on the ceiling fan with a blink of an eye. Oh shit, you naked? Yeah, just know that. I ain't make the rules up. Alright? I'm just going off experience. So if she says she like NBA Youngboy and you ain't get them skins, you out the game, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Now, she hit you with show some my favorite artist is Sade. Oh, you better come with that work, bro. Hey, you better come with that work. You better come with flowers, open up doors. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit you better be on. But hey, man, young boy, just pull up. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. Tell her pop it open, then you in there. I'm just talking from experience, bro. That's all I'm saying. Old Man 305 said you gotta be on alert and still. Yo, you already know that, bro. And who wanna deal with that all the time? I don't want to deal with that shit all the time. You just try to, and plus I'm not in it all the time too. So when I am in it, you just want to enjoy it and you gotta clutching, one ready to go. That's not no way to live, bro. Especially when you're not in that environment. You just driving around wherever you at. You're not necessarily in the environment like living in the projects or living in a certain area where people just hanging out on the corner. You're not even doing that. You just driving around your town. You know what I'm saying? Driving around your town doing your thing, and before you know it, the 4 or 5 cars in your rear view mirror, you try, oh look, them same lights in my rear view, hold up. Nah, bro, you made this turn, you made that turn, you made this turn, you still see them same lights? Oh, okay, now it's go time. Now I know what's going on. Why you want to live like that? All for material shit? Nah, you can do what you want to do. If you want to play, nah, I don't want to play. I'm trying to be out of the way, bro. I ain't trying to play none of these niggas, bro. Big man Alex said love from UK. Yo, shout out to the UK, bro. Goddamn, going up in UK, bro. Hey, yo, you really think UK rap better than US rap? Let's talk about it. Niggas sound the same to me. I ain't gonna lie. Willie Knox said, KB, you got a language on you? Explain yourself, bro. What the hell you mean? I got a language. What the hell that mean, bro? CTH self-made. What's going on, bro? J Mills 8380 says, I'm a little late to your conversation. Who's check your temperature? Nah. We just talk about, you got to rewind that a little bit. We just talk about, you know when somebody's trying to. That's what we were saying. You know when somebody's trying to. They got a channel on Hellcats getting chased by 50. Hold up, by 50 who? Oh, you talking about 5 oh, my bad, bro. You gotta put a dot or a space between it, bro. And we don't say 5 no more. We say 12, bro. 5 is the old shit back in the days, bro. It's 12. That's what the young kids made it 12. You know what I'm saying? All alphabet boys. But that shit said 50. You almost threw me over, bro. I know you old school. You hit me with the 5 shit. Yo, hit the like button for Caribbean Rockstar 4051. Finally got my own truck. Moment of silence for somebody that understand ownership. Moment of silence and hit the clap button, the like button for somebody that understands that you could hustle so long with someone else's equipment, but when you want to be, lax and, enjoy the fruits of your own labor, you got to set your own shit. All right? Let's call it what it is. We can talk about it till the cows come home, till the sky turn red. We can talk about it till any time. There's only one right answer if you're looking at it from a certain lens. So all this back and forth debating and shit that they doing is just for content, obviously. I would hate for my content to be talking about next man all day, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I would hate for every time I'm sitting down, I'm talking about the next man. But you do what you gotta do, bro. Content's content. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, you ain't gonna catch me sitting there. Oh, I was thinking about shit the other day, right? And you know, not the two horns, but sometimes you gotta do that if nobody's gonna do it for you. Out of all the channels that's 10 years plus, I ain't 10 years yet, but you know the golden times. You know what I'm saying? When trucking was trucking, and I'm talking about making 4 bands a week, able to save 1,000 a week, a week. Yeah, it was like that. It ain't like that now. But during them times, out of all of the channels that were growing, that was doing their things, I'm talking about, you know, black channels, of course. We ain't talking about the white channels, because they do their own thing. Even though they had their spats, too. Out of all the channels, this channel's the only channel that had no back and forth with no niggas. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, because I know y'all been here for a long time. This is the only channel that grew organically just out of straight, you know, inspiration. You know, some kind of... Yeah, he wild. Yo, chill out, bro. The fuck? Hold up. I understand why you doing it. Hold up, bro. You come a little too close, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take it a little easy, bro. Yeah. See that? Look, that's the 0.3 seconds I'm talking about. You see how the door just made my head turn like that? That's what it's for. You know what I'm saying? But what the hell I was saying? Messed up my throat, bro. Shit. Damn, man. I was trying to get to a point. Yeah, y'all remember what I was saying, bro. God damn it. Willie Doc said Caribbean, congratulations. KB ain't Haitian. Hell not Haitian. Shout out to Haitians, though. Stop by say. I sold mines. I'm too old. Yo, there you go. Yo, shout out to CTH. See the self-made. Yo, shout out to you get too old for that shit. You get to a certain point in time where just like, I don't want to be on guard all the time, bro. You just want to chill, man. You don't want to. Cause the minute you go outside, that's the first thing you thinking, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that's the first thing you thinking when you go outside. Like, all right, which one of these fools I gotta put on the t-shirt? All because of what you got. Is it worth it? Yeah, you be like, oh, nah, KB, you living in fear. No, we living in intelligence. All right, it's not living in fear, it's living in intelligence. Because I'm thinking about what I'm gonna have to go through. Regardless of what you think, right? Regardless of what you think, you're gonna got to spend some money on a lawyer. Regardless if it's self-defense, it doesn't matter. I don't want to have to spend no money on no niggas. Respectfully, because that's what you're doing. You spending money on man because he want to be on some dumb shit, all because of what you got. Now, I understand it can happen with anything, right? But you also got to know that when you walking through a lion's den with dead animals tied to your ass, just know that you're gonna get attacked. It's no different. It's no different. That's what they want, and you got it. You know what I'm saying? It be the drill music. Yeah, we know that. You know, drill music, the feud, all kind of shit, bro. Say KB2 technology is surely creeping in the truck industry. What's the fallback plan? Shit, they said technology creeping the industry and all that shit. But look, the fallback plan is what you're looking at. Let me get into the game, bro. Just think about this. I know it ain't for everybody. I understand that. I know it's not for everybody because everybody just, you know, everybody can't talk like they want to express themselves or not charismatic or whatever. But let's think about it. Let's think about this shit for real, right? You just being you, and you happen to, you just happen to garner a community of people, because that's what it really is. Like y'all, we're a community of people. Y'all rock with your boy, right? They're just off of whatever it may be. You create a community of people. This is the time and beyond, of course, where we all can feed each other. KB, what the hell you talking about? You trying to get too deep? Nah, I ain't trying to get too deep, but just listen, all right? We in the time where we all can feed each other. You got a channel, he got a channel, we got a channel. Hey, let me go over there and like that nigga shit real quick. Let me go over there and watch 45 seconds of his shit. I fed you without you even realizing it. I helped contribute to you, take care of yourself. You see where I'm going with this? We in a time where whatever you do, we all could uplift each other and eat together. Cause they paying ad revenue. You know what I'm saying? They paying for ad. So you telling me people sitting there just talking, cause y'all rock with your boy, I rock with y'all. So I'm gonna go over there and watch you. And now you made $5,000 for the month just sitting there talking. I just go up there and like your shit. All right, watch 2-3 minutes of your shit. Cause we got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got that much time. All right, so I'm gonna go over there and watch it. Now you getting banked, bro. That's the way the world's going. Everybody's their own show now. Call it what it is. Everybody's their own show now. Obviously, you're going to have some people better at it, just like you got Michael Jordan, you got Andrew Bynum. You know what I'm saying? You got different levels of shit. But that doesn't mean that we all can't get a couple from it, just off of just share, just, all right, let me just go with it, like it, share, watch it. That's where it's going. So you ask what the fallback plan is, you're looking at it. All right? Of course, you know, property and shit like that. You know what I mean? All that. But as far as like the fear of technology getting in trucking, who cares? I ain't want them scary niggas to be thinking like, oh, AI gonna take over trucks. Listen, AI gonna take over trucks, I'm gonna get me a truck with an AI in it. What we talking about? It be the scary drivers, bro. And I listen, I ain't been a company driving how long, so that's the last thing I be thinking about. I be making sure that make sure the truck running right. That's what I be thinking about. I don't care about AI coming in the trucking and taking jobs and all that. Good. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? For you to be fretting and worried about that shit, you'll just be thinking about it to the end of time. There'll be no end of it. All right. Obviously, I heard that they going into the oil fields now. Good. Obviously they doing it from where Texas to somewhere in Texas. Good. Let them come to New York City. Waiting for that. Lawsuits waiting to happen. Y'all know I run NYC. They gonna have AIs at NYC? All right, I want to see that. I'll go up there, go get my 4 bands and slide up out of there, bro. Before the AI come take over. You know what I'm saying? That's the least of my worries. But, backup plan for sure. We always got backup plan. Income, we won't never stop investing. Y'all still buying crypto? Y'all still doing that? I ain't never stopped. Did y'all buy the dip? I don't know. If y'all ain't buy the dip, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm still on track by 2020, by 2030. Cause I had a plan. I can't tell you all the plans. I'm still on track by 2020, by 2030, that I won't have to do nothing besides scratch my ass. And if you know what that was, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and chill. I'm still on track. All right, we ain't off track. We still there. All right. So hopefully y'all investing in making plans. You know what I'm saying? We got 75 people. We got 20 likes. So get a pause for a like bomb. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Let me. If y'all just got up in here, look. Natural juices. All right. We got ginger in here. We got beets. We got apples. We got some Henny, I guess. Not Henny. I'm bugging. Whoa. Pause. Not Henny. Honey. You know what I'm saying? Some honey. Yeah, we got some honey in here. And that shit is good, bro. At least once a month, you know what I'm saying? Get you some natural juices, at least once a month. Now, I ain't no health guru, all right? I'm just telling you what worked for me, all right? That's all I'm saying. It works for me, so hopefully it works for y'all. Wayne Ellis, what's good, bro? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Where the money at, bro? That's what I want to know. Where the money at? That comes with knowledge of driving. You learn them lights. And you learn them lights. More than that. Now I'm from UK and it's dog shit. So the UK rappers ain't, hey, listen, man, you said it, not me. Willie Knox says, you throw your words are good. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Self-Made Nation 5780. Do you still shut it down during February? That's a fact. And here's the thing. See, the main reason why I was shutting down in February when I was doing power only is because they'll try to have me run in certain places. Like, yeah, bro, we're not doing that. But for the fact that I'm at where I'm at, I already know where I'm at. I pick where I go. So, yeah, I'm going to shut it down, but I'm going to be strategic. Obviously, we're going to still look at the weather. Make sure, all right, cool. They got a little run going there. Let me go grab a little 2 bands and go back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be my thinking all February. Yeah, February's the worst month. Worst month. If you got to drive during February, hopefully you got everything you need. All right? Because I think this one going to be ugly, bro. It's going to be ugly. It's not even snowing out here. The sky just want to look like that. All right? The sky just want to look like that. It ain't snowing. It ain't necessarily that cold either, too. That's a good thing. It ain't that cold. Out here in Mount Vernon, Illinois, if y'all want to know. Pay your tax into your SSA. Pay your tax into your SSA. Willie Knox, you got to break that down to people that got to understand that a little bit more, bro. Chicago typewriter say here for the check and salute to you, bro. Oh, that's what I was talking about. No beef. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Out of all the channels from that time to now, there was no back forth. Of course, there was some, poking of the bear activity, but I always got to remember, I come from a real place where real things happen. A lot of people ain't never been in shit, so it's easy for you to get up here and talk. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for you to do that. But when you come from certain places where there's real consequences and shit could go left and and not even your mama could save it, you stay away from that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't entertain that foolishness. But I understand it's content. But I would hate for my content to be about the next man all day. Man, man, man. You ain't talking about no girls, no women, just man. There's a lot of women truckers, bro. I'm not talking about none of the female truckers. So I can look and watch and see who y'all talk about. Every time on my timeline, men talk about men. We gotta do better, bro. Like we're up to the creativity. Don't worry about it. I'm here. Keep doing what y'all doing. My bad. I'm bugging. My bad. Keep talking about man. I'm gonna be out here doing some different shit. Y'all see the food reviews is going up. Oh man, we got so much shit that I'm just thinking and drive through the night, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. That's when the creative juices start going. You know what I'm saying? That's when your mind start percolating and you come up with different ideas and shit. Because the same content sitting there with your stretched out shirt, face ashy, talk about man is crazy work, bro. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here though. Don't worry about it. Keep doing your thing, bro. Just keep doing your thing. The allegation show with Mama 821. That's a hell of a name. You're trying to groove with real trucker content. That's a fact. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Spider Black says talked about how you never beef with. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth, and the archives is there. You can go look. You know what I'm saying? And what I also realized is sometimes with certain people, you know, you feel like you're bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who you believe in or who they believe in or whatever it is. You get humble quick, all right? And it come in different forms of shit. Now I ain't gonna get into details of whatever. If you know, you know, all right? You get humble real quick when you talking all that talk, all that good shit, like, you know, I'm the top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else beneath. You get humble real quick. You get shooken up, and you try to get your faculties back in order. That's from the Most High, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really is, and we gonna leave that at that. Gotta go home every week at least. Yeah, I'm with that, at least. But if the money ain't shaking like that for me to be gone too long. That's my thing. It ain't jumping like that for me to be gone too long. You know what I mean? If it was, I would probably extend it a little bit. And even with that, I'll still find my way to run through. Because I'm not doing West Coast. I'm in the Midwest right now, Illinois. Furthest west I go, OKC. You know what I'm saying? Texas, right there. Then we back east. Yeah, we back east. We gotta get back east. I don't like the West Coast. That shit made me feel like I'm too far from home, and that's why I be feeling homesick. What happened to the T Finesse? Who that? Who the hell is that? T Finesse, who that? Yvette Bately 6892. I haven't worked in 8 years. Can I get the CDL job? You can get a CDL job. Ain't nobody stopping you. 8 years? Yeah, you can get a job. You know where you need to go? Come right here to Illinois. They're gonna hire you today. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, listen, this is the question, this is the golden question they're gonna ask you. How long can you stay out for? You better say forever. If you give them a time, they might not put you at the top of the list. They're gonna give you, they're still gonna hire you because they need somebody. But you ain't gonna get all the loads. So when they ask you, how long can you stay out for? Say you don't need to go home. There you go the game for you, all right? You don't need to go home. No crypto Powerball is 1.5 billion right now. Y'all believe that shit though? And listen, man, I'm skeptical about all that shit, man. Until I know somebody that win it, I don't believe none of that lotto shit. 1 point whatever billion, please. I don't believe that shit. I'm still gonna buy some though. Just might be my day. You know what I'm saying? It just might be ill. And what would I do with that shit? I'm giving that shit all the way. I'm trying to get to heaven, bro. If I win 1.25 billion, I'm giving that shit all the way. I'm gonna tuck away 500 million. Tuck it away. Then I'm gonna give that shit away to everybody. You hungry? Here. Until that shit run out. And then you ain't gonna see me no more. Anybody that win that shit and you don't give back, listen, you're not gonna wait till you're gonna go when that time come, all right? That's all I'm saying, bro. And if you blow that shit or you run through it like they said a lot of lottery winners do, they win it and they end up broke again. That's not just all you. Somebody took that out your pocket. Just know that. All right? A higher power took that shit out your pocket because you wasn't doing no good with it. Where did you cut the health drink from? Now, I ain't cut that. Shorty made this for me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have you a shorty that care about your well-being. Alright? So this shit right here is all natural. Get your skin glowing and it get your blood pumping. If you know, you know. Alright? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I can ask her what exactly she put in there and I'll let y'all know. But that shit work. And on all avenues, alright? Once a month at least. I'm trying to up it up to at least twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Maybe twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Skin might start glowing and shit like that a little bit more. You know, probably prevent the grays from growing in. Because I still don't dye my shit, for those that's wondering. Alright? All y'all Bane Jeans killers on some Jaylen Brown shit. Every time you brush against somebody, they got black marks on their jersey. Nah. Stop dyeing your shit, bro. Let's let it be. Or put better things in your body. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It matters. The Biscoff cheesecake with the blue... Yo, I'm so mad I left that shit at home, bro. Oh, yo, as soon as I got on the highway, I'm like, oh, I left my cheesecake. I want to swing around, bro. I want... Crack! Yeah, I'm not even exaggerating, bro. I'm not even exaggerating. Y'all think I'm bullshit. And I'm not even a cheesecake type of person like that. But that shit right there is different, man. I'm trying, yo, in real time, Biscoff cheesecake from whatever Amy, whatever website it was, I said, that shit 10 out of 10, bro. It was unreal. Unreal, bro. Go out there to Charlotte, go get it. I think I'm bullshit. Blue Magic. Yo, XRP down 1.9. Yo, Turn J, I'm about to drop 500 on it. They down one. Yeah, I'm gonna drop 500 on it. Soon as I drop this load tonight, all the money that they give me, I'm gonna drop that shit on it. Cause I got a bid for this load. No. How much for this load? 11.25. 11.25 the load. I'm gonna drop 500 on XRP tonight. Just cause you said that. 500 mil probably all you getting after. You're right. Black John, you're right. So I'm gonna tuck away 250. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw 250 to the side. Yeah, they definitely gonna tax the shit out of it, as they should. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna tuck away 250, then the other 250 we gonna play and let everybody eat. But not just like that. You gotta come with a story of why you should get this. Cause you can't be out here balling and come online and you got money already. That ain't for you. Why you need this? Are you in debt, student loans? All right, don't worry about it. I got you. Get out of here. You got 8 baby daddies? Damn. All right, who? Take that. Get out of here. What happened to you? Crack? Damn. Here, go get better. You know what I'm saying? we just get it out. I'm trying to get to heaven. Bro. I don't know about the rest of y'all. If y'all don't believe in that, that's good for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Good for you. Yeah, definitely bless us with the... Yeah, I already know. Yo, Terrell, get that shit, bro. You trust me. I'm not even making this shit up, bro. That shit was... It confused my brains real quick. Like, that shit messed up my taste buds. Like, shit was crazy, dog. I'm not even a cheesecake type of nigga. It just means, I don't know, something told me to buy it. I don't know why, and I bought it. Yeah, we gonna get it. We gonna get the XRP, bro. We definitely gonna get all that. Me too, I'm dropping 500 XRP next week. There you go. Smart niggas think alike. Listen, 2030, I believe I need to be sitting on something. I'm just floating. And everything else I'm just doing because I want to do it. And I was thinking, like, at one point in time, shit, do I want to stop doing this shit? And I thought about it. It was like, yeah, of course. But I'm still going to have to get lost because I can't sit still. I just want to get missing. So I'm going to have to substitute doing this shit for traveling. It got to be something. I got to move, bro. Staying in the crib is cool and all that. Seeing the same thing is cool. But when I get in my brain, I need to get gone. You know what I'm saying? I need to get gone. So substitute trucking for traveling. It's on the way. That's the plan. Now, what I'm going to do with the plan, with the traveling, I already told you. I already told y'all. Yeah, I thought about that too, but I need land, though. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to get an RV, I need a land. There's land, and you park this shit on the land. Because in my hood right now, when I go back home, there's RVs all over the place. Yeah, rent too high in New York. Yeah, rent too high. So RVs all over the place. They parked up, taking all the spots where trucks used to park. They parked up. They making this shit look. They lucky they ain't got HOA fees over there. So all them RVs will have to sweep and get up out of there. But yeah, I do an RV though, but it gotta be on some land though. Gotta be. On some homestead shit. With some fine shit too. Gotta be some fine shit on the land. You know what I mean? Something fine. You know what I mean? Something that don't give you no headache. No stress. Yo, y'all be watching Pop Balloon and Find Love? I know somebody got on me in the comment section. They got on me, bro. It was like, yo, KB, I thought you said it was going to be on that show. I was talking shit, but I wasn't. I was, but I wasn't. Listen, it's been something to do, bro. I've been up there acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care about none of y'all. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of them girls on that shit. Most of them do it all for publicity anyway. That's what they're up there for. I seen 2 of them on there, and when you look at their social media, followers up to the roof. Fuck you doing on there? They know what they're doing on there. Promoting their ass. Nothing wrong with that, though. No, you ain't up there to find no damn love. Alright? But what I like about that show is the fact that it shows you that you can make something out of nothing. Because the show is pretty much a balloon and talking, right? That's it. It's not no special camera tricks. It's not nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's a balloon and talk. It shows me that, and it also shows me that a lot of you girls and dudes, ain't gonna just be one side, niggas be shallow, bro. Like the shit that they say that they don't want to deal with and all that, it be shallow, but they only do it with certain type of people. I give you an example. One girl was on there talking about, oh yeah, I don't date bald men. She said like the bald nigga that was trying to get at her. Two dudes later came out, nigga came out with his roof missing. Roof gone, hairline non-existent. She is over there in awe at the nigga, looking at him like this. Yeah, you know, muscled up, bearded up and all that, standing there like this. You know what I'm saying? And she did look, oh, I thought you like bald niggas. You know what I'm saying? So she just tried to come up with an excuse. So, because she didn't want to holler at old buddy. Don't use that excuse. You don't know what you like until you see what you want. Yeah, just know that. I dealt with that same thing. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with that right now. Oh, I never talked to somebody with their roof missing. All right. Now you can't stop rubbing my dome piece. Hey, you don't know what you like till you get it. That's what I'm saying. I might just do it one day. You know what I'm saying? Just out of straight boredom. Just go ahead and put the application in or submit whatever you need to submit online while I'm moving and grooving. Like, all right, cool. Let's see what happens. Get an email back, go on that shit, talk a whole bunch. They might kick me off the show. I ain't gonna lie. Cause they gonna know he just up there bullshit. Oh, boy, you just up here bullshitting, bro. You up here playing around and, you know what I'm saying, not popping your balloon at all. You act like you want everybody. Yeah, I'll be one of those. But they coming out with an app though. That just show you that your idea, man. All you need is an idea, and you stick with your idea, bro. Stick with your idea, and you know they banking. You know they banking. So that's the fallback. I was telling somebody this the other day too. It's not about, you know, whether or not you can control the camera, right? Because everybody can't do it. I understand that, you know, I get that. But that don't mean that your ass can't flip that camera around and record the birds or record the squirrels. You gonna have somebody that's interested in watching that bullshit. That's all I'm saying. So somebody asked me what the fallback plan is. Everything is content. Content is dope. And a lot of the YNs, some of them, most of them, a lot of them, they figure that out. Oh, I ain't gotta sell crack, I'm gonna sell content. Come on, bro. Catch up. You know what I'm saying? Catch up to the thinking. Everybody got their own channel. Everybody got their own channel. Everybody not gonna be Jordan. We know that. But that don't mean that your little passive that you getting ain't gonna be able to help you out in what you got going on in your life, right? Content is dope. Content is dope. So if you're a hustler from outside, you know if you know what I'm saying? Now, okay, let me how to figure out and put something out that people want to hear. All right, don't put out bullshit. If you gotta put out bullshit that your work is trash, they gonna come over here. Got that blue magic. You know what I'm saying? We got the blue magic, so they gonna come on this side. But content is dope. You stay consistent. I'm talking. Okay, you should have been there that. Listen, I was figuring out some things mentally, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm on it, and there's no stopping it. There's no stopping it. The bigger picture is painted clear like Picasso. All right? We get it. We get it. And here's a good thing about it. Other than, you know, you pay for internet and all that, you ain't got, no one is charging you to hit the like button. Other than you paying for the internet, it's free. So you doing that for somebody else, you just put some food in their pocket and they gonna, you know, return the favor and do the same thing. Oh, you got to let me go over there like the nigga shit. Boom. Now advertisers pay you a couple more dollars. The trap is content now. There's no way around it. I know people didn't break it down like how I just broke it down. I understand that, but that's what it is. All right. So hopefully somebody could clip this 2-3 minutes of me talk about the content shit and post it. If y'all can do that for me, send it to me. All right. I don't know how to do that shit. All right. I might figure it out, but that's just what it is. Content is the dope. And here's the thing about the dope. it be in short form, right? Because you know, if I know anything about people that you know smoke crack and all that shit, it's a quick hit. Oh shit! High 25 seconds. Now you back looking for the next one. How long is these videos? 15 seconds, 20 seconds. It's no different, bro. Come on. See the correlation? In the 80s, it was crack. In the 2000 change, it's content. Talk about it. Ain't nothing in this cup that ain't supposed to be in this cup, all right? For those that's wondering. There's all natural shit up in there. What the update with cranberry? Cranberry gone, bro. I ain't get an update on that? Listen, sold like a mug, bro. Sold. Cash. Yeah, cash. All Bitcoin after that. Yeah, gone, bro. Gone. All Bitcoin after that, too. Well, you got it. You can talk about any and everything. Yeah, Willie Knox, same thing, bro. Go on, cashed up, cashed out. And I sold this shit. I'm mad about because it had the 2 box. I said that shit in the last video. Cause I remember saying it. It had the 2 box in there and something else that I'm mad that I sold. That's why I had to buy another one. But yeah, one truck operation, bro. Yeah, one truck. We not. I don't want to deal with none of that. We got other shit to do. So if those that want to have drivers in 2026 and beyond, good for you. Good for you. I don't want to deal with other people's foolishness. Having a driver is like having a record label with somebody that can't recoup. You put out music, but bro, it's all right, but come on, man. What we doing? I'm not really eating like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to deal with the headache of this nigga doing all kind of wild shit. You got to deal with the headache. Nah. I like my peace, bro. Peace is more important than anything else. Yeah, you want the money and all that, but nothing beats peace. I'll be ready to cut people off because they might be messing up my peace. And they might be good people. But at a point in time, if you don't articulate how you feeling and letting them know, hey, look, I'm all about peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about how you make me feel. To a certain extent, nothing surpasses my peace. So if you come over here, you interrupt the peace, peace out. It's very simple. That's what, I believe that's what extends your life to some degree. They said the number one cause of, illnesses is stress. So now you got trucking, you got to worry about DOT. You got to worry about your baby mom, keep you from the kids. You got to worry about your girl, you know what I'm saying? Tooting that ass up for the plumber, right? You got to worry about all that shit. And you got to worry about how low these rates are. And you in this lease truck. Oh, that's stress. Don't worry about it. There's a reason why you got in the trucking. You had your headline to the front. Now your shit is gray and receding. I understand. There's a reason. All the shit that I mentioned. All of that. Stress ain't nothing stress me out. I don't care. I sever ties with everybody and everything. Alright? If the dog stress me out, I'm gonna kick that nigga out the car. Kick him out the car, kick him out the truck. Stay where you at if you interrupt my peace too much. That one what happened to my last dog? Nah, I ain't do that to her. But same would apply. I don't get attached to anything too much, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's a blessing and a curse. But I don't get attached to anything too much. There's nothing that I can't let go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is it good or is it bad? It all depends on how you want to look at it. Don't let them stress you out, man. Don't let them stress you out. I forgot. I don't know. He don't be coming in here no more, though. But he used to be a dude out here, and he's like, yo, KV, man, I'm trying to get in the trucking, man. But if I get in the trucking, my girl might leave me. I used to get on that motherfucker all the time, bro. All the time. Yo, get out of the line, bro. Because you know you can't be in here because you gonna leave. I mean, your girl gonna leave you if you ever try to leave and get in the truck. He was like, yeah, I want to do it, man. But I think it's crazy. Self-preservation is what they taught us from a young age. All right, make sure you good because nobody else gonna make sure you good like you good. So you worrying about that? You remember that? Yo, G80 show. You remember that? Yo, you worrying about that. You worrying about a piece of cheeks, and you ain't worried about your future, how you could, set yourself up to sit back and you could just chill. You ain't worried about that? You worried about somebody that could wake up tomorrow and not love your ass no more? You ain't worried about shit. I don't know. You might get an accident. Now you got ED. Yeah, your shit don't work no more. And now she trying to leave because your shit don't work no more. You ain't worried about that? I don't know, man. I be trying to figure out people's thought process when it comes to certain things. It just doesn't register to me how people think about certain things. And that's okay, though. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Because that don't make me better than you. That just make me different. I just didn't see it like that, and I just don't operate like that. Like, there's certain things that I could never do, and I be seeing people do it. It's like, why you doing it? Okay, this is the reason why you got to be doing it, because you can't do something better. You ain't gonna be doing what you're doing if you could be doing better. I don't need to get into details. There's a lot of shit you just see people do and be like, damn, if you could do better, you wouldn't be doing that. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mez, what up, bro? Yo, Mez, remember that shit? Bro could not leave them cheeks alone, bro. He's like, yo, I'm trying to get a trucker, but man, my girl told me she gonna leave you if I get a trucker. Man, if you don't shut your ass, this is not community for you, all right? This is not community where men conform, all right? That's not how it goes over there. You stand 10 toes down, you get down or you get gone. Laser, what's good, bro? What's going on? Yo, John, he gotta let it go. Hopefully he did let it go. Hopefully he did let it go because ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. If anybody gave me an ultimatum like that, shit, before they even finished the sentence, I would have been gone. They would have seen taillights. Oh, you got to do this or, aura. Yeah, aura. You see the aura? You talk about or. Yo, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Not 2025. What? We out here moving and grooving. And look, I'm not, and I've never been one of those people, right? I've never been one of those people where they say, oh, you never know, you might miss out. I don't believe in missing out. I believe it only gets better. You keep working on self, you keep prospering, you keep, if you know what I'm saying, if you're a gym nigga, you go to the gym, you get brolic. If you're a health guru, you eating good, your inside's good, whatever it may be. As long as you working towards being better, shit only gets better. So how the hell could I miss out? Come on, let's talk about it. Don't tell me I missed out on a damn thing. I'm still breathing. Am I gonna wake up tomorrow? Hopefully. If I do, I ain't miss out on anything. I left it. I ain't miss out, I left it. Choice. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro. That type of thinking for certain people, you ain't missing out nothing, bro. Just stay on your course, just get better as it gets better, bro. You know what I'm saying? YB400 said, if you strong-minded, trucking is a form. If you're strong-minded, trucking isn't. If you're strong-minded, trucking isn't form. Yo, YB, make that make sense for me, bro. If you're strong-minded, trucking isn't form. I would say if you're not strong-minded, trucking ain't for you. Maybe you mean something else. Explain that to me when you get time, bro. Yeah, look, shout out to local gang. You know what I'm saying? I did local for a little bit, and local worked too hard, so I salute to the local driver. Yo, Mez, you still doing the chips? Yeah, I see Mez at the pump, fuel pump. You know what I'm saying? A dude driving the Frito-Lay's truck. You know what I mean? The light-ass loads, drop the chips off, pick up the... I was doing that when I had my own authority. Doing the Frito-Lay's on the regular. Light-ass loads. 20,000 pounds, not even. 17,000 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Pick up and go, drop a hook. I miss them shits. I ain't gonna lie. Them drop a hook, those are the Frito-Lay's. I think I might get my authority though. Well, because it's gonna shake back. If y'all think it's gonna shake back, you sleep. Alright? If you don't think shit gonna shake back, maybe not like the golden times. Y'all know the golden times. When I was over at the Blue Star and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the golden times. It might not be like that, but we gonna shake back in a heavy way. I believe it's gonna be a stretch where it's just like, yo, everything is just shaking. And then, it's gonna correct itself, and then it's gonna even out, and it's gonna be better than it is now. But it's gonna be a period where, cause look, listen, man, they clean the house, bro. I know we don't see it with our eyes all the time, but I feel it on the road. All right, you might not see it, but I feel it. They cleaning the house. All right, so there's gonna be a window. Listen, when I be saying shit, y'all coming later, like, yo, KB was right. Just listen to what I'm saying, bro. I'm not Nostradamus. I've been outside a while, so I can feel things. Pause. All right? There's going to be a window, right, where I'm talking about $3 a mile regularly. You can't lose. Talking about driving too. It's going to be a window where you're going to have to eat up as much as you can get in that time, because that's going to be that time where, like, when the vid hit and everybody's eating, it's going to be a window like that. And you got to eat up, and then it's going to even out, because the broker's going to understand, okay, this is going for this, and they're going to, conform and get together like they do. And then it's going to even out. It's going to be paying us more than now, but it ain't going to be paying us like that window. Take what I'm saying. When is that window going to be? I don't know. But it's going to be a quarter. It's gonna be a quarter. It's gonna be 3-month window where it's slapping. You can't lose. Yeah, you can't lose. I might have to pack me a duffel bag and not leave the truck during that window. Yeah, and whoever I'm with during that time, gotta understand. Money to be made. Hopefully that time comes sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Walmart drivers that be wearing uniforms, bro. I can't do it. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do it. Old buddy out there with his shirt tucked in. Yo, driving down the road with your shirt tucked in is a different type of discipline. From my understanding, I don't know, right? You driving around with your shirt tucked in, your shit buttoned up, and you like this. Listen, they gotta pay me more than what they paying them for me to do all that. I need to be out here, free will, wear what you want to wear. Cause what they wear uniform for? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. But shout out to the Walmart driver that's strolling through smoking a cigarette. Chris, yo, Kate, yo, I might mess up your name, bro. Chris, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Shout out to Memphis, yo. Shout out to Memphis. Hey, Memphis ain't never changed, bro. You drive past Memphis, you gonna see them 2 black ass girls out there trying to sell some of that stinky stink. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. It be them same 2 ones. Yo, KB, what you talking about? How you know? I drove past and I seen them. And every time I drive past, they out there. And if y'all indulging, I'm gonna pray for you. Because I don't think there's a much latex out here that'll protect you. I'm just saying. Just be safe, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's other things you could be doing. Memphis is tough out there when it comes to that Lowe's. I don't stop there. I learned that early in my trucker life. That's not where you go stop at. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was a neophyte in this shit. That you don't know. When you don't know, you don't know. So you're gonna do certain things. Since I learned that one time, I ain't never been back there. I don't stop there for fuel, bro. I don't stop there for nothing. They don't need to see me. I don't want to see y'all. Straight up. But shout out to Memphis though. They're gonna trade Ja Morant. They're gonna trade Ja Morant, and when they trade Ja Morant, Memphis gonna take a nosedive, bro. I'm just saying. That's all they got right now. And Elvis, but he dead. Been dead. And Memphis too. Memphis stay on the first 48. Memphis, Birmingham. Let's think about the certain places. Memphis, at least Memphis, y'all got a basketball team. But Birmingham ain't got shit but the first 48. Just know, listen. Just know that they're gonna make an episode of the first 48 on Birmingham. Oh shit. It never fails. You turn it on right now. Turn on A&E right now. I guarantee you the first episode out here in Birmingham. I guarantee you. They ain't got nothing else to do. Besides, blah each other up and make the news. Like a badge of honor. Hey man. I can't do it. Yo, y'all drive doubles? Yo, who got double endorsement, bro? Because all I'm seeing is doubles coming through over here. Doubles. You got the old Dominion doubles. You got the FedEx doubles. You got the, what's that? Estes, the ES. You know what I'm talking about. The ES shit doubles. Should have been having my doubles, but I ain't cared enough for it because only one time over here, Blue Star and where I'm at, which company you like better? I like where I'm at better for this simple fact, bro. And this is a big one. Well, I got 3 that I could think of. Obviously, the no sitting duck policy, that shouldn't work for me right now because they're going to get me going because where I park my truck out when I go home, sitting duck violation like a mug, all right? So that's 1. 2, I hated the 90 days inspection. I'm talking about when you over there at the Blue Star, the 90 days come so fast, it makes the year go by too fast. Because you don't want to get your shit inspected every 90 days, so it comes back that quick, all right? That's another one. And 3, most importantly, the money get messed up sometimes, well, a lot of the times when them loads get canceled. And them shits ain't really canceled. Let me tell you what them agents do. This is what they do. They don't cancel them loads. They tell you it's canceled, but they got somebody running for cheaper. That's how they get you over there at the Blue Star. Remember where you heard it first, all right? They canceling them loads, but they're not canceled. They telling you it's canceled, and they got Abu Dhabi for the low. Oh, you was gonna take it for $2.10? Abu Dhabi said he got it for $1.45. So they hit you back and tell you it's canceled. Now over here, I've been here almost a year. I only had like 1 load canceled. 1. All right, so that's a big difference. Other than that, they pretty much the same. To be honest, they pretty much the same. They pretty much the same. They don't bother me over here that much though. They don't call my phone for nothing. I like that. They don't call me for nothing. Whenever you got a company that don't call you for nothing, Whenever you got a company that don't call you for nothing, that's a good spot to be at, bro. I don't want no anal ass company call. Don't call my phone, bro, 'cause I don't answer. I don't answer. When I'm driving, I don't answer. If I'm driving, especially when the brokers or the agents call me, when I'm driving, I don't answer the phone. I see it, I don't answer. Don't call me. You know I'm driving. You know I'm driving. All right, don't call my phone. Especially when you got the micro point shit updated and it's supposed to be showing your location and you still call my shit. Oh, what? Y'all hit that red button so fast, bro. Yo, don't call, but you can see where I'm at. You see where I'm at. Oh, voicemail. And then what happens? Then then they get my coordinator on the line. Hey, yeah, they trying to see. Hey, I'm driving. I don't. Tell them I'm here. Okay, I'll let them know. You know what I'm saying? Don't call my phone, bro. No agents call my shit. Arkansas always on first. Yeah, another one. What do Arkansas? Look, pay attention to the places that don't got shit going on. Arkansas, Birmingham, Memphis soon. You know, Memphis, yo, listen. I wouldn't be surprised if they get rid of the Grizzlies out of Memphis. They get the Grizzlies out of Memphis. Memphis and Birmingham gonna be brothers and sisters. Same shit. Nothing going on besides foolishness. Let's know that. Straight foolishness going on out there in Memphis. But I ain't gonna lie, I had me a damn good time in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had a damn good time in Memphis. Yeah, a few times back in the days now. Yeah. There's not too many places I wouldn't have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many places I ain't go to have a good time. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm thinking about the memories. Like, I miss going to Cali. You know what I'm saying? Cali was straight. I ain't gonna lie, I miss going to Cali, but I ain't going back there. The money ain't together. Maybe some time it might get together, but I ain't going back out there. Cali was straight, had me a damn good time. Cali, you know, it's a random place I had a good time at. Random, bro. Seattle, Washington, bro. They up there, bro. I'm saying they up there. That's what I'm saying. You gotta make your way up there, but they up there. All right, drive through the mountains and all that shit. Just know that they out there, and they wait for somebody from the city. Oh, you from on that side? Oh, all right. And if you can't pull something at that time, bro, if you from look, if you from Philly, you from NYC, the DMV area gets some love too. Them three main cities right there, 3 areas right there. If you on the West Coast and you can't pull nothing, just know it's you, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just know it's you, cause they willing and ready and able. But it's something about you, bro. You just gotta talk. That's it. Where you from? All right. And all you gotta do is not mess it up. That's all you gotta do. Just don't mess it up. And if you mess it up by saying some goofy shit, good luck. They gonna slide somewhere else. You was in there just because of your demographic. Right? You was in there because of your location, where your license says you from. Right? You was in there just because of that. Now all you gotta do is don't mess it up. Don't talk too much. Don't do too much. Just let it happen. Nah, I'm telling you. Shout out to Washington. I'll go back to Washington though. But the only way I'll go back to Washington, they got to have me a quick turnaround. They got me going there and they got me sliding back out. You know what I'm saying? It got to be one of those. And it got to be a little ready for me. Ain't no, staying up here trying to look and try to find. No. It got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like a robbery. Quick, fast. Y'all heard about another Sing Sing? I meant to talk about it. Another Sing Sing. Another song. Matter of fact, YouTube didn't want me to talk about that, so I can't talk about it like that. Let me be quiet on the Sing Sing. Because I guess the Sing Sing is not the term I should be using. You know what I'm saying? But that's their last name. But another one did another one. That's all I'm saying. Another one did another one. And it's still going up. It's still going up. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna stop until they push the button and revoke everybody's license. Everybody's license gotta go that ain't get it the right way. That's the only way it's gonna stop. And that's gonna be that golden period. You know why? Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. They're gonna say all non-domiciles from this date are no longer active. Your price done went up, bro. Your price done went up. Let's sit back and wait. Has KB lied to you yet? Has KB been incorrect about this type of shit yet? Sing Sing again. There you go. G80, another Sing Sing. The third one, that might be more than the third one. 100 people, 50 likes. Can we at least get to 60, bro? Can we get up to 60? 100 people. Yo, look at that shit. Yo. YB 400. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Delvin Perkins 84 says Seattle is like Amsterdam on the wire. Shit. Seattle is like Amsterdam on the wire. See, that type of good time, I ain't had that type of good time when I was out there, bro. Not that type. You know what I'm saying? God damn, like the wire, I ain't see all that. But, you know, you probably right. But I was in Seattle, and of course I was in Tacoma. Seattle, Tacoma. And, yeah. The days, man. You know what I'm saying? The days. But now we just, you know, we chilling, bro. We don't want to take time. We ain't got time for all that. Oh, that's another thing. So now they're applying the pressure, bro. Just know that I ain't see it with my eyes, but I'm waiting to see it so I can show y'all. Because when I catch it, you know I'm going to show y'all. But right now, they're applying that pressure to where, hey, pull up over here, read the sentence. You know how nerve-wracking that got to be for somebody. Just imagine you going to China and tell them, speak Mandarin. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine how they feel when they get there. They like this. Because you know you're not going home. You ain't get to change your clothes. You got your slides on with no socks. So you got your slides on, no socks. You got your shorts on, your t-shirt tucked in. And this is what you have on right now is what you get on the plane with. Just imagine that, bro. Hey, if y'all thought back in the days when you was out there trapping that you had it hard or you had it nerve-wracking, you don't understand what a lot of these people are feeling. And I got a little empathy, bro. I'm still human. I understand. Do I want them to get up out of here so the money can go up? Of course. But I still got a level of empathy, all right? And I'm just going through flashbacks of, you know, the trunk raw. You know what I'm saying? The trunk not together. So you out here, you know what I'm saying? You making sure you're on point because you don't wanna swerve over the line too much. You don't want to run that red light. Ah, damn, I ran the red light, now they caught you. You don't want that because your trunk is raw. So just imagine you doing everything you're supposed to do. You got your ELD together, everything good, and you driving, and you got to run around like your trunk is stank. It's not a good space to be in, man. But you got to do what you got to do. That's why I know, like, this point in time, is the prices are going to keep going down. Why? Because let's just give me what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much? I do it for that. I do it for that. A lot of that's going on until they squeaky clean that thing. 47 going to get it together, though. 47 gonna get it together. Say what you want. Yeah, you know, a lot of people might like it, whatever. At the end of the day, no one's gonna like any type of politician 100%, right? So you just gotta pick and choose matters that matter to you. Obviously, for us, trucker space matters to us. That's how we feed ourselves. That's what we do. What we want to do, right? So it matters. You dig what I'm saying? It matters. So clean up. So I might not like how you talk about us. You know what I'm saying? What he said, black people know about fraud. He right, though. You know what I'm saying? It just sounded bad when he said it. Black people know all well about fraud. He ain't lying, though. Niggas frauded me plenty of times. And it be your own people. You know what I'm saying? It be your own people that fraud me. Like, one time I went to some shop. I was skeptical about it because I don't do all black shops. It is what it is, all right? All black shop, and they credit card machine ain't working. What's the chance of that? Oh, so we need to get your number over there. So you saying the number out loud on the phone and somebody else writing the number down. Long story short, they ran up DoorDash on my card. Yeah, ran it up. Ordering all kind of lobsters and shrimps, and you know that's nigga shit. You know that was nigga shit, bro. Lobster and shrimp on DoorDash? Come on, man. They ran my shit up, bro. And it just happened to be them. It just happened to be them. I learned my lesson, but I knew that, but I was in a bind during that time. You know what I'm saying? The truck couldn't get from there to there to there. It's too much toll money, bro. Like, goddamn, I just spent a band of toll from South Carolina there. Then over there, he needed a couple $100 for there. It was too much. So I was like, I'm here. Can y'all fix it? And they ain't did that. They ain't do a goddamn thing, bro. They tried. And they end up snatching my credit card numbers off my shit and ordering DoorDash lobster. From Red Lobster. Multiple times. Obviously, you get credit card, you get your shit back. But still, that's not the point. Why we gotta do that to each other? That's the point. Why? You know what I'm saying? All the shops I ever been to when it wasn't this color, I ain't never had to worry about that. But I go to a shop, all of this, and that's what we have to be subject to. That's what we gotta be subject to. That's the same thing when like somebody was saying this shit, and I always felt this way, and I believed it. It was a young dude, you know, probably like 21. And he was singing, though, because, you know, YN's got you. Yeah, that's what I understand. This nigga was singing like Marvin Gaye, dressed like Pooh Shiesty. That shit was a little confusing to the brain, bro. Oh, shit. They got the vocals. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. They got the vocals like Marvin Gaye with a Shiesty mask on. But anyway, what he was talking about is every time he got to load up his fire, you know what I'm talking about, is for somebody that look like him that gotta, you know what I'm talking about. We on YouTube, so we can't say certain shit. Right? Every time he got loaded up his fire, somebody that look like him gotta, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just like, damn, bro. It's the truth. We gotta change that narrative, man. We got to, but we so far gone that it's gonna take too much work. It's gonna take too much work, and I don't see it changing. Defensive player of the year. It always revert back to that. Always revert back to defensive player of the year. You just defend and stay out the way. Oh, that's what y'all want to do? I gotta enjoy yourselves. Just don't come over here with that shit. Oh, I see him recording all that. Oh, y'all bugging. That nigga's crazy. Record all that, but just don't come over here with that shit. That's what we're. That's the space. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm not trying to convince you. None of that. Unless you ask me. You know what I'm saying? If you ask, all right, cool. Because the last thing you want to do is try to give some advice to a YN. Shut your old ass up, nigga. Oh, my bad. My bad. You right. Before my time. My bad, bro. My bad. We don't want that. So you stand back and just watch them destroy each other. Damn. If you would have came over here, I would have told him, listen, bro. This is a young ass nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. You not articulating your feelings, bro. You just going off emotions. If you talk about what you got going on, I guarantee you don't want to send them up to Jesus. I guarantee you don't. But when you can't find the root of the problem, those are the actions that result. And you got to start there, bro. But that's too deep. I know we ain't doing all that. Yeah, we ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that. Scamming is like a normal, we got to be so careful swiping. Yeah. You got to tap everything, bro. You got to tap everything. And never again will I ever, especially, you know, a shop that look like that. You know what I'm saying? Never again will I allow them to have my card and write down numbers and all that other shit. Nah, if you don't got a credit card machine swiper, well, shit, no service. I can't pay you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure something else out. That's going to be my mindset next time. Well, I would never even return back to that shop anyway because, you know, I go to my homie Oswaldo. Listen, they done duck them 3 letters, all right? You know what 3 letters I'm talking about. They done duck them, and they still around. You know what I'm saying? They still running their shop, and they good. So I need my shit touched up, pause. They go over there and get me together. I don't want nobody looking like me touching my truck. I never had no good experience with it. And I know that might sound messed up, but it's truth. All right? Just like how you got barbers charging $100. Yo, which one of y'all niggas pay $100 for a haircut? Which one of y'all pay $100 for a haircut? You might just get your roof missing, bro, and save you all that money, bro. $100 for a fade? That's what you're doing now? That's what I heard. I've been seeing a trend going on saying $100 for a fade. Never in life. The most I pay, you know, holiday, you tip your barber and shit like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. $60. 50 tops. But $100 just on some regular shit for a regular person? And your hair grow back in 2 days? Come on, man. Come on, bro. I understand, you know, you charge what you want to charge. But try to make that the standard and the norm to the point where, you know, people talking about it like it's okay. It ain't. But then again, it might be so much money outside that we don't know about. I told y'all, back to this again. Content is the trap. Yo, I know y'all seen this shit. You know that dude that be on YouTube and all he do is the world's hottest chip challenge? Nigga with the wicks and the gold teeth from Florida. You know what I'm talking about. Every video he doing is up. So you think he just out there doing it to be doing it? He banking off that shit, bro. And he giving them a little punk ass $20 to embarrass himself eating a hot ass chip. Content is crack. Alright, so all 100 people in here, I understand you might not be able to talk like me for an hour and change, but you could flip your camera around and record the fucking stars and shit and upload it. You can record the change of the season and upload it. You might have some old lady that wants to sit there and watch this. Oh, look at the stars. Look at the clouds. You're going to have that. Just got to find your niche, bro. That's the way it's going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude out of Florida. That's a fact. Dude from Florida. Getting all that money. This content. Oh, I found the wave. And salute to, you know, people that see that, okay, because if you look at his face, you can tell he been outside doing some shit. Some people you just look at and be like, yeah. Especially when if you watch an episode, you see like how he be watching. When you watch somebody and they watching everything that's going around, you know they've been through some shit. It's only be the people that's oblivious and thinking that the world is butterflies and flowers and blue skies and all that shit to where you just focusing on what you're going on. Nah, if I'm talking to you, my eyes over here. Because that save you, all you need is that 0.2 seconds to, you know, save yourself, bro. So when you hear him talking and you see him talking, you see his eyes everywhere. That lets you know, all right, I'm doing this content shit, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I could be out there shaving that thing, you know what I'm saying, fetting all up and get myself jacked off, pause. But now I'm just go ahead and do this content. But don't try to play stupid. That's just what it is. Torturing crackers for crack. Now he be doing that though. I ain't gonna lie. There's a few episodes I wasn't feeling it for the fact that you could tell dude was mentally off. You know what I'm saying? When you don't get nobody that's mentally off no chip and tell them stand here and act. Nah, there's a few of them I wasn't really feeling because you taking advantage of the mentally ill. Now if you take advantage of crackers, now crackers still on point because crackers can fix your whole engine from the bottom up for $2, maybe $5. All right, they could do that from the bottom up. So I ain't go. But when you get to the mentally challenged people and you got them eating a chip for $20, I ain't feeling that. If y'all know who I'm talking about, just hot chip challenge on YouTube. You won't see that nigga pop up. That's all he do. Maybe hot chicken, but the same content over and over. Why I'm saying that? He found his niche. All right, so I'm gonna keep doing. Y'all gonna keep watching? I'm gonna keep doing. That's why you got people in here that you know talk on YouTube, talk about the next man over and over. Y'all keep watching it. They gonna keep doing it. The minute y'all stop watching them talk about the next man over and over and over, I'm like, God damn, no girls, no girls. They're gonna talk about man all day. All your content gonna be about the next man. If your creativity is limited, I understand. You know what I mean? I get all that. That just is what it is, bro. Can't knock it. $40, but my barber ain't American. Yeah, there you go. Even Dominicans might charge you a little bit more though. I don't hold you. CERE. I can't pronounce that, bro. Pro Music said that's insane. $100, $40 max. That's where I'm at. $40 max for, well, obviously, you know what I'm saying. My roof's missing, bro. So, you know, when it was time for the clean fade, you know what I mean? $40, $50 during the holiday time. You know what I mean? Throw a little tip, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pina colada on me. But other than that, $40, please. I learned how to cut my shit. It's too much. It's too much ways of learning how to do things. You go get that 360 mirror and get your shit, get your fade together like this before I paid $100. That would have been me. You know what I'm saying? That would have been me if I had something to cut. But nah, ain't happening, bro. Self-preservation. Dana Jones said, KB, what's going on, bro? Can trucking content pay bills? Yeah, any content. I didn't get to the point where, you know, it's paying bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm not consistent enough, but clearly that doesn't change. I got a different vision now. The light bulb done went off. I'm over here just, when I have something to talk about, as far as like, you know, motivational, you know, shit like that, I'll come through. I never once looked at it like, that's what you be doing, to sit back and chill and play video games all day if that's what you choose to do. I never looked at it like that. Shit done changed, bro. So now I'm in the, somebody had asked me a question in the last video in the comment. This is going to be the answer to it. You probably not in here, but this the answer to it. You come back, you see what I'm saying. Yo, KB, why you ramped up your content so much like that? 3 days a week, I like it. Keep going. I ain't going to stop for 1 for 2. Reason why I ramped it up because I see it differently. Now, if I'm a, you know, hustler by nature, I never once correlated content to trapping. Content is the new trap, bro. Find your niche. Find your niche. And here's the thing, we all support each other. That's all I'm saying. We all support. You ain't gotta like me, I ain't gotta like you. You know what? Let me go like this nigga shit and get up out of there. Let me go watch 2 minutes of a 10-minute video. Let me slide up out of there. Watch one advertisement here and there. Now he good. That's the point where we at. And I feel like that's why, to be honest, money is so easy to be made in a lot of sectors. That's why I believe like shit is so expensive. We might not be able to see it because we not in tune, right? We just don't know. I was sitting there with Shorty watching some shit. It was a Cam Newton interview with this girl named, forgot her name, man. I don't know, but she a content creator. Shorty said her first check of YouTube was 13 bands. First check. Yeah. That's the type of shit. And we don't know that. We ain't privy to that information, bro, because we just out here bullshitting. And you got people that's locked in. I'm not saying your shit gonna be 13 bands. I'm just showing you the possibilities. That's all I'm saying. The possibilities are there if you locked in and if you know, your niche, right? You gotta have your niche. You can't do what the next man doing. Yeah, everybody sit here and talk about, you know, trucking content, but there's a way that you do it, right? You up here, you sounding all monotone, you putting niggas to sleep while you driving and all kind of shit. Like, oh, god damn, like, this ain't for you. know what I'm saying? Do something else. Find a different niche in that, right? As long as there's something content to where you can control that shit and you control that. There's this white dude named Beard Meets Man or something like that. That's his name, whatever. Million views every video. All he do is sit there and eat food. Do food challenges all day. Eat food. Travel everywhere, eat food. Come on, man. Somebody gonna watch what you talking about. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta find what it is you want to talk about. No cap, your channel is like the only one I could vibe with because I can see you as a street dude and turned to trucking and did the same thing. Fresh out of prison, straight to the... Yo, salute to YB400. It's only so long that people could prolong and be fake. It's only so long. When you see certain people that get on here and they talk about they were from outside, you know, you just an outside nigga. There's a difference between being outside and being outside, nigga. You just outside. You in the space. You outside taking up space. You wasn't outside. There's a difference, bro. And you can see. Because if you was outside, and this is, I'm stamping this and I'm standing behind this shit and I don't care who feel how you feel. If you was an outside dude moving like how you say you was moving, this truck and shit should be a breeze. There's no reason 10 plus years you in the same position. Or even worse. No way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You just outside. You just outside, nigga. That's it. You wasn't outside. You was outside. You was just outside. It's a totally different. I know it sounds like the same words for some people that, you know, might not understand it, but it's two different meanings between you are outside and you just outside. It's two different things. Just like if you're from New York or anywhere from up north, you probably understand that. If somebody hit you with the "you good? You good? You good?" It's like 4 different "you goods," and they mean all different things, but it's 2 same words. All right? Same thing with the outside, nigga. You just outside, but you wasn't doing shit. And it shows. There's no reason why you're not in a better off position. Because you fucking off the money. And when you outside, you can't mess up the money. You can't mess up the money. That's the last thing you can do is mess up the money. Because there ain't no safety net. Who gonna save you? Hey, you think that girl that you lay with gonna save you? She gonna see something when that money slow up. You gonna see something. Let that money slow up. You gonna see if she really rock with you like that. And she don't. Let me be first to tell you, she don't. I think barbers are charging more money for haircuts just to compete with the women's hairstyles. Women hairstylists can make $100. Yo, you right. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Because I remember getting haircuts for $15. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no woman hairstyle ever been $15. But I think it's more so the fact that, you know, a lot of these not rappers, a lot of these barbers have celebrity clients and shit. And you got other people seeing that they got celebrity clients and they're paying attention to the price and they're trying to gauge the price, bro. Because you can't take a regular, warehouse working ass nigga that like to keep his haircut together and you try to tell him $100 every week. It ain't gonna work. And niggas need a haircut every week. Ain't every week or every 2 weeks, whatever it was. So it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. So I think they seeing shit on social media and they trying to apply it to their real life. Where in reality is, shit ain't for real, bro. Perception is a hell of a thing. Talking about $100 a haircut, $100 a fade. Some see even saying $1,000. Even if I was a rich nigga, I'm not paying no $1,000 for no fade. Like, what are we talking about? Now, unless you stopped what you was doing and you flew all the way over there, all right, cool. But I'm pulling up to your shop and you talking about $1,000 for a haircut? Y'all can call a nigga broke all you want. Call me broke all you want. Ain't no way. Twan the King, what's going on, Twan? People have become lawyers off being... Yo! No question about it. And there was a statistic said the year of, was it 2024, 2025, one of those years that the most millionaires were created. Black millionaires, that is. And a lot of them people was off content. You don't think a lot of... I'm just waiting. It might happen soon. I don't know in what form it's going to be, but it might have already happened. It might have already happened, but I probably just don't know about it. They're going to take, one of these content creators and they're going to make... You know how, like, Netflix have a series of shit? Like, you can just watch a series of shit? They're going to have one of the top niggas, and they're going to put him on Netflix and took him from the tube to the flicks, and you're going to watch him on there. Just wait on it. That's the way shit going. That's the way shit going. So, whatever niche you got, find it, work it, twerk it, no, not twerk it. Hey, yo, pause. Tweak it. There you go, tweak it. Ain't no twerking going on. Hey, speaking of twerking, y'all know that dancing ass nigga, that nigga be outside and he's dancing in the cold and shit, nigga with the dreads with the gold teeth, and he doing that, what we climbing challenge, and this nigga shake, yo, come on, bro. But here's the thing, we might laugh at him, but you don't think he's banking off of that shit? And not only that, Chris Brown reposted his shit and laughed at him. That right there made his numbers go through the roof. So even if you get laughed at, views are views and money is money. Even though you're laughing garners me money. And he, you know, he probably don't take it serious. He's probably a street nigga. He just like to dance. You know what I'm saying? And it worked for him. Content. 15 seconds of foolishness. 15 bands for the month. Find your niche. The KB, stop preaching, stop giving out the game. Listen, it's enough for everybody, bro. Come on now. Food content make a hell of a lot of money. Glad you said that. There's a shorty that be on YouTube. Y'all, I see it, y'all see it. I believe everybody see the same shit. She got red dreads, red eyebrows, red lipstick, red nails. Fine little thing. Everything red. Now she doing commercials with Dunkin' Donuts. Where she started out doing? On YouTube, eating in your face. I don't know what's the fascination about people watching people eat, but she sit there and eat whatever she eating right in your face, views all the way up. Now she doing commercials with Dunkin' Donuts. What we talking about? Food content. Food content is sitting there eating. Obviously, you know, she look good, and you know, that might help a little bit. But still, bro, it's all money for nothing. For eating? Come on, man. The best friend ever. What's the word with the other truck? With the other truck, any updates? What other truck you talking about? My truck? If you talking about that, they gone. That's what you talking about. They gone. Trucking is legal trapping. Trucking is legal trapping. Contract is legal trapping. Anything that you could do at your own will and at your own pace is legal trapping. That's how I see it. Whatever you could do without, you know, no one, you know, intervening, you can just move when you want to move and stop when you want to stop. That's trapping. Whatever it is. Trucking trapping, content trapping, shit. Even if you're a self-licensed HVAC dude, you self-trapping. You know what I'm saying? Because you move when you want to move. That's what trapping is. You move when you want to move and nobody ain't stopping you. Legally. Like a Boogie said, like A Boogie said, if you went broke today, would you start acting funny? Yeah, they would. Come on now. You know they would. In my opinion, having any type of business is legal trap. There you go. Facts. Any type. Any type, you move when you want to move though. That's what it gotta be. It gotta be you move when you want to move. You can't work somewhere and you can't move when you want to move, bro. That's not legal trap. But you working, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Never working. But when you move when you want to move, it's different. It's different. Trust me. And it's one of those things that you get addicted to that you can't stop. That's why when people say, oh, I'm not addicted to trucking. I'm addicted to moving and grooving. Moving when I want to move. I'm not addicted to driving no damn truck. I'm addicted to, all right, let me go make 3 bands for the, 4 or 5 days, then go home. I'm addicted to the freedom. And shit, that addiction is stronger than anything else, bro. Stronger than anything else. So you can sit there, lease trucks, rent trucks, do all you want to do. If you think you got freedom, you don't understand freedom. You don't understand freedom, bro. It's different. And it's not a shot, it's just facts. Alright? It's just facts. Can you park your truck up 6 months and not touch it? Leasing. Can you do that? My 2 trucks been sitting for years. So can you park your lease truck for 6 months and not touch it? No, you can't. Alright? So this discrepancy of back and forth, yeah, you can get some money, but it's not the same. Alright? We are not the same. What Jay-Z said? When he talk about Jim Jones? I'm coming home on that song. Go listen to that verse. It same applies to own, operating, and leasing. It same applies. Alright? We not in the same. We not. It's just different. But here's the thing. If you in that lease situation and you just running it up because you know that you got a plan, you winning, nigga. You winning. Not them niggas that just driving with no sense of nothing. Ooh, leasing, yeah, I made $5,000, then you gonna go spend the $5,000 on some pussy. All right, cool. I made $3,000. All right, so you gonna spend some more, because you didn't have enough. You need more. So you not winning. You not. Oh, you think you not? Because you got no plan, bro. No plan. All right? Those that's leasing with a plan is winning. Ain't no leasing and losing. Not when you have a plan. You leasing and winning because you working towards something. Yo, KB, if you didn't come in the game with a couple dollars, what would you do? I'll be leasing. What you talking about? But my lease would not have been lasting that long. 10 years leasing. Yo, I don't know Shorty. You know what I'm saying? But Shorty need guidance. Shorty that was leasing with Prime. Talk about she paid $250,000 for the truck and they didn't get it at the end. Clearly she don't watch videos, bro. I could have saved her from that. But you can't save everybody. Some people got to live and learn. $250,000 for a truck that you ain't end up getting. So you know where they get them at? Or you could go home when you want. You can't. Well, technically you can, but you can't. Cause you gotta get back to the truck, fool. You gotta get back. Or you gonna be in the debt for 6 bands, you stay out too long. Or you gonna be in the hole for 6 bands. You gonna be in the hole for 6 bands, you stay out too long. Go ahead and do that. Oh, we about to go on the cruise. Now you can't go. You can't go on the cruise. Shit your ass there. You can't go. You gotta get back to the truck. Owning the truck and leasing the truck, we are not. When we own the truck, we not glued to the truck. We don't have to be glued to the truck. We move and groove when we choose. I don't understand. It's night and day, bro. But you know what happens? Let me tell you what happens. People trying to make themselves feel better. They try to make themselves feel better by saying that type of shit. The minute they go buy a truck and own a truck, cash out, no payments, no nothing, they're going to come back and talk way different. Just know that. But the problem is they'll never get there because they dumb. Respectfully or disrespectfully. Take it how you want to take it. You're dumb. So when you're dumb, you make dumb decisions. And listen, everybody can't go, bro. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? Owners need workers. Watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. We doing something, bro. We getting in the groove. Owners need workers, bro. So ain't nothing wrong working, but the problem is don't try to minimize niggas that own their own shit because you know it's a different game. You know it's a different game. Ain't about basketball because listen, it's not about bragging, boasting, none of that. It's all about doing what worked for you at the time. Doing what worked for you at the time that you're doing it is all that matters because KB would definitely be leasing if I ain't have a way to get to it. Just know that. God forbid my shit blow up right now and the money funny because I don't want to cash out on my crypto. I'm going to hop in one of these leases. I'm in Illinois right now. I'm going to knock on one of the Russians' doors like, hey, yo, I'm not trying to go home. So you got to, I ain't trying to go home. And you going to run it up for 3, 4, 5 months. Straight. Yeah, straight. And then what's going to happen? Take your bum ass truck. I'm out of here. I'm back up 15 bands. Now let me get back to it. But they don't think like that because they dumb. All right? They dumb. Hey, here's nothing. You don't want responsibilities. You tell me what's worth having that doesn't come with responsibilities. That girl that you have is a responsibility, bro. Why? You responsible for her feelings, all right? You're responsible for something. Everything that you have that's worth having comes with responsibilities. Grown-ass men talk about, I don't want to deal with the headache. All right, so you don't really want ownership. You don't want ownership. You just want to, drive around and buy ass all day. All day. All day. That's all you want to do. You shit is it's really disgusting out here. It's really disgusting, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's disgusting, and sometimes I'm ashamed. Sometimes I'm ashamed just to sit there. But I sit there and watch the crash and burn, bro. I just sit there and watch the crash and burn because who's giving y'all the game? Who? SoCal gave the game. OG Ricky still get a game, but different shit. And then Casanova gave the game. These are all people that gave the game. I'm sitting down there. Even people that was lying, who names will always be, we ain't mentioned those names. But even though they was lying, they still was giving game that you could use because you thought they were telling the truth. So who are these people watching that you come out here, you do the same shit for 10 years straight? Where? Why? Because you dumb. Once you acknowledge that you're not that intelligent, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, it ain't gonna work for me because I don't understand. I don't understand that this is how you do this and this is how you plan for this and because I need help. And then you, truthfully, yo, move, go over there. Truthfully, you have some grown ass adults that my brother said this one time too, and he feel how he feel. Grown ass adults, my brother included, saying I ain't never, and this is a proud thing to say. This is somewhere in their heart, in their brain that this is a proud thing to say. Man, I ain't never had my name on no lease. I ain't never signed no lease. Anytime I live with somebody else, I live with a girl. That's a flex. You need to say that shit in a whisper tone, bro. Don't you say that shit with your chest. So you ain't never had nothing on your own. You ain't never had nothing. I'm trying to tell you, this is what's been said in my ears. I heard it with my 2 ears, bro. So you gonna say out loud as a grown-ass man who nuts been dropped years ago, I ain't never had my name on no lease. I ain't never had no lease. I ain't never had no place. And this is the people that they want you to listen to. This is the people they want you to check in for because they could talk good. Just because somebody could talk good, you gotta listen to the message, what they saying. Not only the message, Or they following what the message is saying, or they doing, or they practicing what they preaching, or they a product of what they talking about. Cause you can talk good all day and still be a bum. The cameras come off, you don't never shower, you don't get no haircuts, you wear slides all day, you don't keep your shit together. Yo, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. And these are the people that sit there and have people watching. So that should furthermore let you know that content is content, bro. Just make whatever you want to make. Because even if you're a bum, you're going to have some people watching you like, oh, you the realest, bro. Oh, you the realest. Why? Because you said one thing that they identify with. Bum, bum, and bum. Identify. Bum and bum. Right? So don't be a part of the bumdom, bro. Don't be a part of that society of where people talk about what they ain't doing. And they ain't doing it because they're scared to do it. And what they're scared of is failure. And have to rebuild that shit back. Rebuild that shit back. They don't want to do all that. So they're going to downplay and talk about what we do like it ain't top level of what we doing. Come on, everybody know only your own shit's top level. What are you talking about? Now, if you're comfortable where you at, this don't apply, right? If this don't apply to y'all, y'all good. Because if I was comfortable doing, making, Old Dominion, making whatever I make, uniform, shirt tucked in, and all that, dungarees, cigar, moving and grooving, making it 60, 70, put my kids through college, and it's nothing to say bad about y'all at all, because y'all know what worked for y'all. Y'all don't get on here talking about, oh, owning a truck is trash. I never owned a truck. You can't own a truck because you're going to fail. You're going to fail, right? That's why. Let's say what your shit. Now, I can't own a truck because I'm going to mess the numbers up, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not smart enough. Damn, how y'all do that shit, bro? I don't get it. That just say that. Niggas will respect that. But when you try to undermine ownership, like in what world is ownership not the shit? In what world? Let me hear it. In what world not owning what's yours isn't top tier? Like, where? Oh, I get it. The scared ass niggas. You scared. Just say that. You scared. It ain't gonna work for you because you dumb. And here's the thing. I never once wanted to be a mentor. I used to get, DMs and all that. Yo, KB, man, I can't do that. I'll give you the game and you do your thing. Before the dumb niggas, hop in my DM. When you hop in my DM, it's going to let me know that you dumb. And I'm not even going to judge you, bro. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to walk you through this shit. You're going to see you're going to see the light. Walk you straight to the light. Straight to the light of ownership. So you can own your shit. And be on your shit. But you can go ahead and drive 5,000 miles all you want, bro. Go ahead. I'm like, kid, go ahead, do your thing. You violate your draws. 5,000 miles? 5? I can't even calculate how much fuel that is. Straight violating your drawers. You ain't got no time to shower. You can't tell me you showered today. You ain't tell me you didn't shower today. 5,000 miles. Hold up. You did 800 miles today. I know you did 800 miles because you done switched the ELD. Oh shit. Switched the shit. Plugged in a new one. All right, cool. Took a little shot of Red Bull. Probably did a line. Now you up. That's crazy work, bro. And all that shit would go away if you just start ownership. What you making driving 5,000 miles? I done drove 2,100. Same money, bro. But I'm at the crib. You see me at the crib every Friday. You see me at the crib. I can't wait to get back to my balcony. Just look at the sky. Why? Because ownership. I ain't got to be glued to the truck. Unless I choose to, of course. You know what I'm saying? You can move and groove and be gone forever. For what? The money ain't out there right now. And here's the thing. I know that, some people making whatever they're making, right? And it's all good and dandy. It's all good and dandy. But just know what you're making is not nearly what you would be making if you had your own shit. Just know that. That's what I'm just trying to get you to understand. Spot market freight. You talking about spot market freight? People want to talk about spot market freight. You lease on with one of these Russians. You don't think you getting spot market? You think you got customers? Every load? Niggas be delusional, bro. Delusional at its finest. Alright? But what I want for the new drivers to not, fall victim to is the foolishness. Oh, never own no truck. And you got some young dude that's just getting in the truck and probably going to trucker school watching like, oh, nah, I can't own no truck because this goofy said owning a truck is not good. You gonna have some gullible people like that. You could never tell me that. You know what I'm saying? I let my nuts hang, so I get that. But you got some people that they will listen to it and fear projection is a real thing, because that's just fear projection. That's just all it is. I'm a loser in real life. Oh, man, I'm a loser. So let me brush this on you so you could be a loser with me. I need to lose with me, bro. And you want somebody behind you? Yeah, I don't want no truck. Y'all go ahead and drive y'all trucks. I don't want no truck. That's what they want. Don't be like that, bro. It's only one way. I know I've been going on a rant about that shit, but I've been holding that in for a little while. My bad, bro. My bad. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Catch up to some of these comments, bro. My fault, man. Yeah. White Dog 510. I'm fired up a little bit because I've been holding that shit in, because it's only so long you can sit there and just watch and be like, yo, just say what the real root of the problem is. The root of the problem is you are dumb. You know that you're going to mess up the money, so you just want to stay away. You don't want the responsibilities of owning a truck because a lot come with it. Yes, but you tell me what's worth having that doesn't a lot come with it. What? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you own, what? Your slides? That's all you own, nigga? Your slides? Dirty socks? Yo, I really wish that, you know, all the people that talk like that only could attract people that think like that. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have people that get lost in the sauce, because you got people that's lost in the sauce. They don't know which way to go. But look at the winning circle, man. Just look at the winning circle. The proof is in the pudding. And I'm in y'all face every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to let y'all know the winners is winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to show you that. Now, the losers going to show you what they lose, what they talk about when they lose. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. In reality, doing just enough. Just imagine being 50 years old, 60 years old, doing just enough to go and enjoy what you got going on. Not thinking about next week. Not thinking about 2030. Not thinking about none of that shit. Let me just make just enough so I could go ahead and have a good time. It's crazy work. Crazy work. It's mindset. YB 400. Mindset. Justice Trucking 844. What up, KB? What's going on, bro? What's going on? We ain't here shooting and shit, man. I had all this shit built up for a little while, man. And it's just disgusting. Let's call it what it is. It's disgusting that we out here, especially people that look like us. Let's talk about that, too. You know how powerful it is to tell a company, hold these nuts, take your plate and drive off? You know what that makes you feel like as a black man? Let's talk about it. As a black man? Oh, yeah, you don't think what? You don't think what? You know what, man? Fam, I'm about to come drop your trailers. You know what I'm saying? You want to tell them a whole bunch of shit, but you try to keep it PG-13, right? So you want to tell them about this, I'm out. Instead of, now you out, but, you know, they going to put some shit on your DAC report. You need another job. They try to put some shit on my shit. I was open up authority and get them 2 middle fingers. Yeah, 2 middle fingers. Hold that. Open up my own authority and do my thing like that. That's the power, bro. And as a black man, you should want all the power you could possibly have. You giving up some of that. You can't go home when you want to go home. You think you could. I know you think you could. I know. I know you think you could, because you just saved up just enough to cover this amount of weeks of payments and all that type of shit. And now you can go ahead and shake your ass. I get it. It's a delusion. It's an illusion. Yeah, they got your mind rigged. The Russians played a good game, because they're going to make sure, they're going to tell you without telling you, you can drive as much as you want to drive. Because they can't, you know, verbally say, especially if you record it, you get that shit recorded, they out of here, right? They're already out of here anyway. But they're going to tell you, do what you can do, because they need to get what they can get so they can go back. Because they know that window's closing. It's getting close. It's getting close. So they're going to give you the truck, and they're going to tell you, do that 5,000. I can't think of 5,000 being a normal thing at any point in time other back in the 80s when they was out here coked up, you know, cowboy riding, whatever they call that shit during that time. That's the only time I can think of it being okay. During these times, there's too many other ways to get it smarter than doing it that way. Too many ways, bro. Gotta find the truth in the details. Stick figure T, what's going on, bro? Bum them. You don't want to be a part of that town, bro. Sneaker Box Twine said a female will kick you out quick and fast. Better have your own space and peace. Hey, I tell you the story that I think I might tell you that story. Listen, I'm ahead of the game, bro. I'm gonna just sum it up real quick. Talking to shorty out there West Coast, you know what I'm saying? you know, sometimes I'm not conforming to nobody. You dig what I'm saying? You get down the program, or it is what it is, right? So her beliefs and thinking is different than mine. Cool. I could agree to disagree and be an adult and move forward. You dig what I'm saying? For her, you know what I'm saying? And this is the truth. She a crack baby. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Mom's on crack, dad on crack. So I feel it affected her, you know, some part of her brain to some degree. Some degree her brain is affected. You can't tell me. There's been studies on this. So this is not me taking shots at her, at nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a crack baby, you're a crack baby. It is what it is. That's not your fault, right? So there's been studies and showing that a child that was birthed from 2 addicts have some shit a little off. So I just attributed her behavior to that. So I'm cool. But here's the thing. She couldn't deal with the fact that I'm cool, bro. Like, I'm not going to press. I'm not doing none of that. And she tried to hit your boy with the, your KB, do you think you could get a flight for today instead of Monday? And it was what? It was Thursday. And I was supposed to slide on Monday. Yo, KB, do you think you can get a flight? Oh, no, I'm already in the airport. You bugging. 3 steps ahead of you. Leave before you get put out, bro. And if you ain't got nowhere to go, you're going to have to deal with that shit. You're going to be subject to walking on ice. Imagine tiptoeing around because you don't want to cough too much or cough too loud because this person going to feel some type of way. And her only strength of power is to tell your punk ass to get out. If you ain't got your own shit, you ain't never had your own shit, you don't understand. You don't understand the level of power you have to be like, you know, give it a middle finger and slide, bro. Slide. Get up out of there. Quick, fast. But she thought she had one up on your boy. Now I play, listen, I don't even know how to play checkers, man. All I know how to play chess. I have no idea how to play checkers. I'm not even just talking. I don't know how that shit work. But I can play chess, though. And I seen it coming from a mile away. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, I'm already in the airport, girl. Yeah, flight about to pull up right now. Bag packed, all right? When you can't agree to disagree, and people want to force them, you know, force their belief onto you, I ain't going for it, all right? I ain't going for it. We all agree, we all believe certain things, and that should be that. Don't try to force what you think onto me, especially when it comes to religion and shit like that. Come on, man. EJ Jr., what's going on, bro? Shaking, man. We ain't here talking this shit. Get everybody lined up. Oh, look. DC Truck said, ain't no way in hell I would drive those type of miles. You know what I'm saying? 5,000. I'm just trying to think. 5,000. You gotta drive 11 hours plus every day. I'm on some 7.5, 8 hour type shit. 9 max. Or if I'm trying to get home, then we run the clock if I'm trying to get home. But 8, bruh. Somebody like somebody working in the office just like, you don't get tired of driving. I'm like, how much hours you work a day? She hit me with 11. I said, I work 8. So why you not tired? See, people got this thing, oh, just because you're driving, you don't get tired of it. Don't you get tired of wiping the same ass every day? Home health aid, don't you get tired of that? You wiping the same balls every day on the man that's 88 years old. Every day. I don't ever ask you, do you get tired of that? But for some reason, as driving a truck, oh, you gonna get tired of that? When you gonna stop doing that? When you gonna stop wiping ass? I don't understand why they try to minimize what we do, like what we ain't do what we doing. We doing what we doing. You got some shit you do, and we got some shit we do. But for some reason, our shit is not as prestigious. Only if I had the power to stop a truck from moving, I'll stop that shit one day. I'll just be like, yo, everybody stop. Y'all don't do shit. We're gonna show these fools why we do what we do and how we do it. They appreciate us then. They appreciate us then. But it'll never happen. Because they look at us like trash. You know why? Because some of us carry ourselves like trash. Ashy heels, ashy ankles, slides on shorts, and it's 55, 40 degrees outside. And that's how you looking. It ain't the public's fault, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't the public's fault. Sometimes I was on the line in pilots, and I'm thinking the dude in front of me about to get a shower. My man said, let me get a pack of Newports. I was like, bro, you missing something, bro. In my brain, I'm like, you missing something. Ask for the shower. I got one for you. Don't worry about it. I got about 10 of them shits. Here, take 2. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, take a couple. Bro, there's no reason for that. I know why there's a reason. I know why you don't smell like that. Because you got to drive to 5,000 miles. Come on, man. You're not driving 5,000 miles and you keep yourself together. There's not enough time. It's not enough time. It's not enough time. You tell me otherwise. You tell me otherwise that you could drive 5,000 miles and you wash your ass every night. Tell me how. I shower every night. If not night, daytime. You tell me how you shower every night 5,000 miles. You don't. Let's come out here and say you don't. You piss in bottles, you shit bags, all kind of wild shit, bro. All because you don't want ownership. All because you don't want ownership, but you want to feel like you own shit. You don't want ownership, but you want to feel like you own shit. Illusion, which end up turning to delusion. Your illusion, is all a delusion. Is illusion. Let me dangle the keys in front of you, bro. Come. Hey, you can go home when you want to go home. Not knowing, go ahead. You can go home when you want to go home, but just know that you owe us $6,000 when you get back. I need that $6,000 when you get back, pronto. All right. So your first 2-3 weeks after you come back, $0. They ain't tell y'all that though. They ain't tell y'all that. $0. All right. You gonna work for free for the first 2 weeks, and you take off 2 weeks. Tell me I'm lying. All right. And if I'm lying, show me. The first 2 weeks, $0, and then you can finally get back to groove. You want to drive for $0? Come on, man. Let's do your thing. And this is not knocking nobody that's leasing. You leasing, you win, bro, because you got a plan. You got a plan. But I'm talking about those that just lease and try to shit on truck owners. Like, that's like somebody in the JV telling the NBA player you ain't like that. Damn, that's a line, bro. That one probably stung. My bad. My bad. That's like a JV, a nigga in the 6th grade telling Bron you ain't like that. You not like that. Damn. Yeah, I just gotta chill, bro, because to be honest, everybody that owns trucks know that leasing is not it. With no plan. Let me just put that disclaimer in it. Leasing with no plan is not it. Everybody know that I got a truck. But what we don't do, we just don't go talk about leasing. Hey, what you want to do? All right, cool, do your thing. Because I could see myself doing it. I could see myself doing it. Of course. But I also see myself getting out of it. Quick, fast. Quicker than I got in it. Facts. Quicker than I got in it. I'm going to do what I got to do, and I'm going to slide. Take that shit back. Take it back. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm use you like y'all use me. Because that's what it is. Because they're using the shit out of y'all. They don't care. Here's the thing. They don't care if you get caught. Obviously, why? You running 2 logs, do they care? They in Russia. Ukraine. With a whole bunch of snow bunnies hopping around, you know what I'm saying? Watching you from a satellite drive all these miles. They over there chilling. Listen, you can't get everybody to win. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? You could try. It's exhausting. You could try, though. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Big Rick 704 said, what's the wildest shit you seen from the balcony? I ain't really seen too much wild shit from the balcony, did I? Shit, I did. I ain't gonna talk about that. Nah, I ain't seen no wild shit on the balcony, bro. I ain't seen no wild. Not just yet. I won't be surprised, though. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time. Willie Knox said, hustle ambition. Everybody ain't got it. They want to talk like they got it, but they don't. Just know that. It's about how you spend your money. They say it's not about what you make, it's what you keep. And that's, let me finish reading the comment, bro. I'm leasing, I'm still took a trip to Japan for 2 weeks. Just don't lease at your company. See, that's somebody that's leasing and he understands what the fuck he doing. Don't lease at your company. How you save your money and how you move forward, bro. Leasing with no my man said he went to Japan. Alright? Off a lease. So clearly he know what the hell he's doing. You have people that was leasing and crying. The KB, you making it up. I'm not talking about crying and complaining. I'm talking about precipitation out the eyeballs. It's there. Probably deleted now, but it's there. I seen it. So if you got that on your jacket, the last thing you should possibly ever do is try to shit on people that own trucks. You can't do it. Crying tears out your eyeballs because you're losing. I ain't manly where I'm from. I ain't gonna hold you. And if you're gonna cry, you cry in the shower. You cry for everybody to see how weak. And I know people say, oh, crying is not weak. No. Depending on what you're crying for. Yeah, depending and how you do it. If that's what's coming out, listen, bro, you can't even stand next to me. I'm gonna be real. You can't. We can't. You know what I'm saying? If you're sniffling, cause you're losing in life. So much, man. It's so bad. Salute to you, Twan K. Salute to you, bro. Get your money, bro. DC Trucker said 4,500 to 5K a week every week hauling hazardous waste with 34 every week. Getting to the money. There's ways of getting to the money. Salute to you getting that hazardous waste money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people is not responsible. And that's the thing. Some people is not responsible. And as long as they say that, know that, and acknowledge that, that's fine. But when you try to, I would never do that because it's a scam. When is ownership a scam? Other than owning a home. That's a different conversation for a different day. You know what I'm saying? But when is owning, you know, a truck or owning, you know, something that you control, right? When has that been a scam? So owning your car is a scam? When people go owning their car, they're doing Uber making full I don't know how they do it, but salute to them. Doing Uber making, you know, $4,000 a month, $5,000 a month driving Uber and shit like that. That's a lot of ass driving. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a lot of driving. But them owning their cars a scam, they get into the money. It's a vehicle, so is it a scam? It's only a scam because you can't win at it. That's like you when you playing 2K and the nigga keep hitting a jump shot in your eye, keep hitting the shit. So you like, oh, you got the Zen on. You gotta have the Zen on. Nah, nigga, you just can't guard me. Splash. Splash. I'm about to get on there in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I've been on here, what, 2 hours? Yo. Salute to everybody that come on. Let me get these comments up real quick, bro. Because I'm gonna slide. I said 2K. I feel like getting on my game on, to be honest. Willie Knox, shout out to the Bronx on the check-in. G80 Sean says 9,400 gross, 2,100 take home. If you know, you know. God damn. And that's what it be. My man said 9,400 gross and 21 take home. That's what it be, bro. They be beating them in the head, man. Yeah, you gross 8,000, but you check 2,200. It's not a win. It's not a win in any language. If I could speak different language, I will say then in that language as well, so you could understand. It's not a win. Too much deductions, bro. But what is a win at the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing it right with your tax man, that is a win. You ain't paying shit in taxes. You know what I'm saying? That's the win right there. But other than that, you working for the Russians. You working for the Russians, bro. Talk about slave. Yeah, that's what somebody said. Owning the truck is like, you know, you're on the slave plantation. Niggas is lost, bro. Lost. They're lost. Trucker AB 130, what's good, my guy? We here, man. You know what I'm saying? This setting the record straight on certain things that need to be straight because I don't think, you know, not too many voices will make sense for them to talk like this when they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? When you're not doing it, talking like that, why would anyone believe you? That's another thing, too. If they talking about something they're not doing, why would you believe it? Because they talk good. But if they're not doing what they talking about, why would you believe this shit? Why would you want to hear it? We're gonna bring an end to that shit, though. Yeah, we're gonna bring an end to that shit. If I'm gonna make something my duty, it's gonna be that. And I'm in y'all faces, bro. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If y'all just in here, you a new subscriber. We got 120 people in here. If you don't follow your boy, subscribe, because I'm gonna debunk a lot of shit. Also, you know, being creative, all right? I'm not gonna sit here and talk about man. All right? I can't sit here and talk about man all day, and that's the basis of my content. All right? That can't be me. I'm too creative. I got too much swag. I got too much aura. I got too much for me to sit here and talk about man. All right? So, for those that just got up ahead, make sure you subscribe, you like, and all that good shit, because we're going to debunk, especially if you're about to be, you thinking about, you know, getting in your truck or, you know, doing something other than being a company driver, because we all got stalled somewhere. Your boy did company driver for 6 months, slid up out of there. I hit poles, hit gates, I hit all kind of shit, all right? But we all always had a plan, and the plan is still getting executed. And it's looking good as we're doing it, too. Don't get that twisted. I be the same way, head on the swivel. You gotta be on the swivel, bro. If your head is off the swivel, something might happen to you. Because you didn't see it coming. Lisa with a plan for real. There you go. So MFs want the fronted work. They want the fronted work. There you go. Nobody want to get off the block. I heard somebody told, hey, look, here this analogy. Since you want to bring it to the block, this is an analogy. And I'm going to end it out on this because I got to slide. I ain't eat all day. I've been drinking my juice. For those that's wondering what I'm drinking, is fresh juice. We got ginger, we got beets, we got all that. Get the shit in your body. But this is all I want to say, right? When I was outside, right, and I came to the conclusion, like, all right, I got to figure out how I'm going to get this money. You know what I'm saying? And I bought my first 8-ball, right? First 8-ball, I don't, what was it, 308 hours? Whatever it was at that time, right? First 8-ball. No custies, no block to post up on, nowhere to be, but I just know that I need this shit to work. I need to flip it. What your boy do? Post up on the block I wasn't welcome on. So if you think that you shouldn't get no truck because you ain't got no customers or you ain't got no direct freight, loser mentality. When I copped that 8-ball, I ain't had that. My chirp phone wasn't even ringing. I had a number that ain't nobody calling yet. 2 months later, my shit couldn't stop ringing. You ain't no hustler, bro. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.